people you didn't know had partners, and like they say you had a crush. I'm not saying me. I'm not saying, but you see it, and then I was like, damn.
No.
Yeah, you're like, nah.
That should have been me.
Like when you see your crush post a story
Yeah,
from
you're
a
like,
hotel.
oh yeah.
Happened when you guys?
I feel like she
Like
she
a
never
hotel.
posted anything.
Nah.
She's just like single, and now all of a sudden she's at a hotel, and you're like, oh man.
Hotel.
Man.
Sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, your crush was
Sorry to
getting
hear
clapped. Sorry to hear that. Have you ever spoke to like, well, it couldn't be your barber, like just a random person, like just about a deep convo,
Yeah.
like not your homeboy, not your friend, but
So
you have
a
a
stranger,
you have a
random
deep
person.
convo, yeah, with them.
I hate people. Like I
I've
feel
had
like
like
now,
drunk conversations with like random people.
Random people.
like I
Yeah.
feel like that.
Drunk
is-
conversations.
Yeah, which is pretty fun.
How the can you even think straight and then know
You
what you're talking
don't like
about?
that's. I think
It's
that's
just
like
a
the
bunch
funny
of
part.
slurring.
But like
Just slabbering your words.
Yeah.
Just like,
it's two or like a couple
yeah.
people
Bro, that's
trying their hardest to have a conversation and like to keep it going, and then it just comes out naturally. But like you're still having trouble, you know?
yeah, I can see
But,
that.
but bro,
Yeah,
bro.
that's how it goes.
Like, I
It's
can't
so
even-
funny.
What's up?
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the No Clue Podcast, episode 14. I'm Eric Madrano. This is Kevin,
Jerry.
Jerry, Alejandro.
What'd you say your last
beautiful host.
Beautiful
Beautiful
host.
host. Beautiful host, bro. What you say? He says his governmental name if he wants to.
His governmental
Governmental.
name.
Yeah,
Say
but
my last name.
yeah, today is the day after Valentine's Day, no guys?
Yeah. What did you do?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it called? Unfortunately, I worked
Yeah.
a bit, but
So you couldn't spend it with your loved one?
I mean, I don't have a loved one anyways, except my loving parents. But I mean, basically, I was saying earlier, I worked with my mother instead of my father, so I guess that was like a little present. I mean, even after that, we went to eat barbacoa special.
Did you pay?
My brother went for it. I couldn't
Oh,
pay.
he paid?
Yeah, he went. I mean, we called him and stuff like, "Hey, you free?" and stuff like that, because he was working with my father and stuff like that. But we did have like a sort of special eat, but not really a like party or flowers or anything like that. But yeah, unfortunately. But hopefully everybody else, if you didn't, if you don't have a special someone, you know, your parents, it's a good gesture.
Take care of your mother.
Take care of your mother.
Yes.
She's the one loving. Well, can we say that? If everybody has mothers, I mean, because some of them don't have.
Or
them.
you have guardians.
If you really overthink it,
Okay, if you have a
Whoever you
special
love.
somebody
Yeah,
in your
whoever you
life,
love,
make sure you
Parents,
just, you
show
know,
it, you know?
it doesn't
Show
necessarily have to
them.
be your partner.
and it doesn't necessarily have to be today or like Valentine's Day. It could be like, you know,
Any
Every
other
day is
everyday
Valentine's
teen.
Day.
Everyday teen.
I think Valentine's
Don't
is a
just treat her
scam.
right and don't beat her that day.
To
Just
scam?
treat,
Yeah, it's a
treat her
scam.
right every day.
It's not a
What
scam.
he said.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
What he said.
Whatever. If,
Him, her, whatever. We are conscious of everybody. Everybody is fair.
He
in
has
this.
different values than I have, so
What I don't know what that meant, but yeah, bro.
I'm just kidding, bro.
But hopefully, today is Wednesday, right?
Yes.
the 15th.
Yes. What did you do for Valentine's?
What if Valentine's?
Yeah.
Man, we had a nice talk.
Oh, with who?
Just a very nice,
With the police.
very nice conversations with me and my wife. You know, me and my girl. We just spoke, gave her gifts. We went, like, to be honest, we don't really find Valentine's like is like a to like blow money on like a restaurant or whatever. So we're just like, fuck it, we'll just
Some
Yes.
Chick-fil-A.
get some Five Guys and come home. And I actually like decorated my house. So like it
Your
had
room?
like
Well,
balloons, like
damn.
streamers, and I had like a bunch of the candles lit. And like she was like, "Oh my gosh," you know.
5 guys were at your house then. Damn.
No.
That's crazy.
So you
But
gave
no.
her Five Guys
No.
for your Valentine's Day.
No,
My bad, bro.
the food.
Poopy joke, man. I'm so sorry, bro. But
That was a
Yeah.
fucked up one.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro. No.
it didn't even hit or anything, but
It didn't even hit.
it didn't smell like how I wanted. You
Jerry,
know,
what
like,
did you
yeah.
do?
Me, I was, chilling with my significant other.
Your right hand?
Yeah, like he was chilling. We were chilling.
like he,
That was a good day. It was
Nice.
a nice day.
Nice.
We had a good day.
he's
together.
bionic now, guys.
Yeah.
If
I
y'all
gotta
been keeping up with
upgrade.
us,
I gotta upgrade,
you got the update.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically
The iOS 11.
Upgrade.
iOS 16, 17.
I had to go to charge the other day. It was crazy.
Yeah, he has a plug
Yeah,
in
you
that
can see his
bit.
bone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's cool.
it's pretty
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Very
I'm so jealous.
lonely Valentine's days for
Yeah.
the lads, isn't it?
Yeah.
In it, lad.
Nah, it was. Nah, it was pretty lonely.
I will not lie. You
I will
can't.
not lie, but it
for all the
was
singles out there,
it's just another day.
yeah, this is just relatable, isn't it?
Yeah, bro.
Like, what? I mean, what could you do on a Valentine's Day by
Get
yourself?
heartbroken,
you know?
man. You just be
like,
seeing,
you really can't do anything.
You
It's
be,
just
you be seeing shit like, no.
I mean, some people don't even give a fuck, to be honest.
Nah, I don't.
It's just
day.
another
No, but I'm
Another
talking
day,
about,
to be honest.
yeah. But I'm talking
It's
about
all
like people you didn't know had partners, and like they say you had a crush. I'm not saying me. I'm gonna say, but you see it, and then I was like, damn.
No.
Yeah, you're like, nah.
That should have been me.
Like when you
Yeah.
see your crush post a story
Yeah,
from
you're
a
like,
hotel.
oh, yeah.
happened when you guys-
I feel like she
Like
like
a
she never
hotel?
posted anything.
Nah.
She's just like single, and now all of a sudden she's at a hotel, and you're like, oh man,
The
fuck.
hotel. That's
Man.
crazy.
And you lost that day. And
Yeah.
You just don't know what to do.
Sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, your crush was
Sorry to
getting
hear
clapped. Sorry to hear that.
So
If
you
that's
just-
happened to you,
So
that's
you just
crazy.
rub one out and then
That's
you
tough.
forget about
That's
it.
tough if it happened to you. That's tough.
Let me know in the comments.
let Kevin know personally.
So we can share this
I'll give you a
moment.
A hug.
Yeah.
At Kevin in the comments. Or DM him on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin.
I mean, but to
That was me.
Yeah.
I'm that guy.
Who was that guy?
I'm him.
To be honest, I mean, it didn't feel like Valentine's Day. I don't know. Probably because I don't have this other significant. But I swear,
Significant.
this time it didn't feel like it. Last December it didn't feel like it. Like for Christmas, and then this holiday it didn't feel like.
I mean, I don't think it's like a holiday. I mean, I guess it is, but like a lot of people don't even like.
What do you
give a
mean
fuck
by
about
feel it?
Like because I would feel like it's like a day to be red or something. I would see like a lot of red or something.
Like a lot of colors
hearts,
outside.
a lot of
I don't know.
Like people going out or
it's
something
Because
like that?
I mean, I was work obviously, but like I really don't know. Like it didn't feel like it.
I mean, there's
I
a
saw the
bunch of
shops.
a
I
bunch
saw-
of corner
I saw a bunch
corner
of
shops that just be
but-
there last minute gifts, so
Yeah,
people
yeah.
But
forget.
I was like, y'all are getting
ahead.
brainwashed. This is just the capitalist world, man.
But I don't know what it is about it. But going into a store and then like shopping for it, kind of feels kind of awkward because like it's like I'm motherfucker getting something for
Yeah,
Valentine's
for his
Day
girl.
or for his girl. So
But,
just like you
I mean,
just
I
there
got my
with
mom flowers.
Huh?
I got my mom flowers,
Yeah.
but like that's about it. Like,
That's cool. Yeah,
I
I got.
it's because like I know my mom likes stuff like that.
Items,
So, like,
special gifts. But
I mean,
Appreciation.
it's not like it's
Yeah.
whatever to get a flower.
hey, man, it's the thought that counts, bro.
I gave my mom and my sister flowers. You know,
That's-
from me
that's
and my
what I
dad,
Right.
but I bought them
Yeah.
So-
That's what's up.
for me
Yeah.
Basically from him, but
I
you
put my
put your
dad-
dad's
yeah.
name on it.
to give him some
Yeah.
credit. You know,
That's what's
because
up.
he was at work. He didn't have time, so I was
Yeah.
like, fuck it. I just
Yeah.
take the initiative, get the fucking flowers, put them on the table.
But
Put a
yeah,
note.
times are changing. I didn't feel it. I don't know. This is me.
I don't know, man. I was at work and I see everybody going back and forth with like flowers or like
Oh, yeah,
balloons. So
now that's a different perspective.
Yeah.
Like on the 14th or the day before the 14th.
no, the day. Well,
The day?
of course the day before.
They
But
had your ass pushing cards.
huh? Yeah, and then
You're
I
like,
just see
why
people
can't
bringing out
that be
flowers.
me, bro?
That's
That's
crazy.
tough. That's tough.
That's crazy.
It rained yesterday too.
Huh? Oh yeah, it sucked.
That's tough.
That was a little day at work.
And, yeah, typical day.
Kevin, what would have done? What would you done if somebody pulls up with a truck?
Uh-huh.
Like it's tinted. You can't see whoever's in there, but
Uh-huh.
the baddest girl rolls down her window, and then you just hear the fucking song that you
Dun,
like.
dun.
Dun, 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 and then she comes out with flowers. Would you
Hey,
accept
man.
it?
Of course. What did I accept it?
That's a crazy imagination.
That's
dog.
like
But I-
in a perfect world.
Yeah.
I mean, you
He's talking about what his dream would be.
Yeah.
Like what
No,
his-
I'm just saying
his-
because like if you really think like this made me think of like if some like a girl proposes to you,
Bro really
isn't
caught
that-
out his
isn't that, like,
fantasy.
that's kind of weird, no?
Well,
I mean, I wouldn't think it's
well,
weird, but
like, cause typically it's usually the
yeah,
guy
it's
that
usually
like
the guy that
you
brings
know, that brings
but
out like
that's why I'm
flowers and
asking
stuff.
you. If
but-
a girl brings you stuff, like
I mean,
would you
yeah.
feel?
Yeah, my girl had told me, she was like, "Oh, I feel bad because she didn't give me anything. Like she wasn't like
She
prepared."
didn't do anything.
Yeah, but I was like, the fuck,
It's
like,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
But she was like, "Nah, babe, like
No, we
So
have.
she paid
they
for the-
want equality.
she paid for the food."
Okay.
So I was like,
yeah.
and then
That's it. That's
she wanted to give me what's it called, like some two fitteds, and I was like, "Hey, man,
You ain't got to worry about it.
you're doing too much now. You're being very generous here." So I was like scrolling through Hat Club, scrolling through New
I
Era.
want this one and
Yeah,
this
just,
one.
Just like, well, you said.
You
Yeah.
said though. You said.
Yeah.
Babe, stop! Don't please.
Well,
Like, give me this one. Give this one.
Yeah.
What if you
insist.
insist?
That's why I was asking, bro. Because
Yeah.
I don't know. Would you accept it in front of everybody? Would that make you feel less masculine? If you
No.
I mean, if somebody was to go out of their way and do something like
Yeah,
that, I
I'd
mean,
appreciate it.
yeah.
like
Bro.
she
She'd be
picked
like,
you up and
I-
put you in.
Okay, I don't know
Okay.
about that, but you know,
hey man,
Whatever
Go ahead,
happens,
do your thing.
If my girl did that, bro, I'm fucking. doing that little show on my leg, picking my feet up.
I'm getting married right then and there.
I'm literally
I will
just
propose.
God dang it.
treat
bro.
her
I
like a
mean-
queen today.
For real.
I would say you really don't see that. Like
That's what
the girls, like
yeah, sweeping
do
the
as-
boys off their feet.
I did see a couple people post on social media like with the guy. Well, one guy had received like flowers and a fitted, which is pretty cool. The guy got flowers
Pretty dope.
and
Yeah.
a fitted,
Oh yeah,
but like I don't know what he would do with the flowers.
you stick them
Just
up
sit-
your
just sit 'em
bum.
there, yeah.
And then, I
Leave
mean,
it in your
if you have a
room.
garden, you
Just
know,
keep it
I
in
mean,
your
yeah,
room,
if
probably. Yeah.
you don't think as a guy like
You can
girl,
garden.
like women can give guys flowers?
Flowers?
It's more of
Yeah.
like
I don't think so.
if you got flowers, what would you do with them?
You tend to.
What do women do with flowers?
I mean, but like they're like I wouldn't say it's more of a woman
put
thing
it
to
in your
do,
hair.
but like a lot of women would like
Well,
you know,
like
set them up.
I'm not saying
nice,
like
you
if
know,
she
like,
only gave you flowers, because I guess that would be like.
No. I'm just saying like with the whole like flower thing in general, because like she could give you.
But
like,
that's the point of the
whatever.
flowers. It's more like a gesture. Like it's more like to appreciate it.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying like it's not. I wouldn't say as like a girl getting a guy.
Uh-huh.
It'd be like very. Like you would still take the flowers, but like
yeah.
Just take the flower.
you
bro.
wouldn't know what to do with the
Yeah,
flowers.
you
Like, I don't
would.
know.
You just
Like
stare
if they
at
gave
them
me
and
flowers,
sniff 'em.
Exactly, but like
if
a
they gave
woman
me
got
flowers, I'd be like, this is cool, but like
uh-huh.
I don't really want them. You know, like.
Now
Well,
you
that's
think-
your point. I mean,
like,
But
what am
you-
I gonna do
you
with
really-
flowers? Yeah, I wouldn't.
What? That's crazy.
You never kept like something take care of it, and you're like, oh, it's gonna be
Nah.
here, safeguard, man, bro.
But,
That's
like
all.
it's like a gift. You
I
want
mean,
it
like
to
I,
be-
Yeah,
I
that's what I mean. Like
I
you
like the
appreciate it.
gift, you know, but like,
What the fuck we
It-
do with
it-
yeah,
flowers?
I'm not gonna do
It's the
it.
same thing. If it doesn't matter if it's a flower, you take care of it. Like if it's a flower,
Yeah.
you're gonna plant it, and hopefully
You'd
it
be like,
grows
oh
and
my
stay
girl,
alive.
like somebody I care
Yeah.
about gave me this. Like
If
oh.
it's like a toy, you keep it and you put it up in front of everybody. Like, oh look, there's the toy you
or
gave
like,
me.
would you
Yeah,
like
I guess.
You wear the
instead
hat.
if you got shoes, it'd be different, right?
You
'Cause
wear the
Yeah, but
shoes.
like it's different things.
You take care of the
Completely
shoes.
different things. You can't like
No,
compare
I'm just
shoes to
saying-
flowers.
I'm saying that it doesn't matter the item. If it's a shoe, you're gonna take
gonna
care of
value
it
it.
longer. Yeah, you're gonna value it more than
I
if
just
like,
feel like
it was shoes that
I
you
just feel
bought.
like it's traditional to give girls flowers, and like
Yeah.
for a guy, it's not traditional to give guy flowers.
But
You
I
know
mean,
what I mean?
I'm saying like there's nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with it.
They get something else, you know what
But
I mean?
you know, girls are so accustomed to like receiving those type of gestures, so like
No, I
they're
get
more
it.
appreciative
Yeah,
of
yeah.
it.
Society put them in that.
And so,
role.
like, yeah.
it's crazy.
And guys would like what just didn't receive anything in general on Valentine's Day. But like now, some people, you know, some guys are getting. Some
I mean, how many in 9 months from now? What is that? They do receive their Valentine's gift.
9 months.
A whole
stuff.
little
That'd be
child.
fucking. That'd be fucking.
A whole baby child. You know, that's what they get. That's
Oh,
their-
9 months?
Yeah, 9
That would
months.
be. That would be a.
But barely got it.
I was like, what is he going on about?
That would be what? What month would that be?
About September,
I fucking hate you. No, it's not.
December.
It's the
No,
September,
9, 11, November.
Yeah.
November.
Yeah.
No,
So that would you're a Scorpio, right?
I have no idea. I
I don't know.
I don't know.
I seen a tweet on Instagram. I mean Instagram on fucking Twitter.
Yeah.
Where, on Instagram, on
Tweet
Twitter,
on
You would see it.
where it's like
It's possible.
nobody, everybody stop fucking on Valentine's. I'm
Yeah.
tired of Scorpios
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
tired of fucking whatever. It's
I mean, that
every
is
single
true.
time.
Yeah, but it's.
You're not wrong. You're not
It'll probably
wrong.
be the guy that insists. Ándale, come on.
Come on, I got you all of this
I
stuff.
gave you flowers.
What do you give me?
Yeah. Damn.
Damn, bro.
I,
Damn.
You sounded
perspective of the
dominant-
other guy. That's what I'm
Dominant,
saying.
disturbed. I don't know, man.
What?
But yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
You said
Good.
that. You said that like naturally, bro.
Like you said it
Yeah.
before.
Oh damn.
He made a fist.
All right, enough.
God
We're
damn
done.
it, bro. Showing his true colors, huh?
No,
No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
jokes. Bunch of jokes here. Bunch of
exactly.
jokes here.
He's a gentle soul. He never killed a fly. He only fucked.
Exactly. Exactly what he said.
Champions League. Woo!
Dude,
Huh?
Champions League is back. You know,
Champions League is back.
it is back.
I love the transitions.
Yeah,
This is where boys become men.
I'm saying.
Oh wait, it was yesterday, right? The
Yeah.
Champions League also happened on Valentine's Day, man. Keep it
Yeah.
up. Keep up with that stuff.
That's
girl.
what I was watching yesterday. Actually,
That's what I
That's
did.
what took
I
my
was
day. You know?
watching
I was
them.
watching the game.
Is that what that why? What's it called? PSG lost, or is that a different thing?
Yeah, no, that's exactly why they lost. Because it was Valentine's
Because
Day.
Valentine's Day.
No, I'm talking
Yeah.
about like
They were
that's
too
why they
worried
were
about their
talking
wives.
about it because the Champions League started and that was like the first
yeah,
game.
that was the first game.
Ah, okay. Are they out then?
In the bin.
No,
Nah, so
it's
They said
in
by-
the tournaments, it's always 2 games,
Okay, okay.
and whoever wins on aggregate goes on to the next. But I was gonna say, who do y'all have on winning the Champions League?
Bayern.
I don't keep up.
Bayern.
Bayern muted.
I had said that whoever won between Bayern and PSG, like they're gonna win it all.
Yeah, I don't see many teams being
Yeah.
like
The only other
Giants,
team I would
yeah.
say is Man City, but even then, I don't.
they don't seem
like,
that good.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
like in form. I mean, they just beat Arsenal, so I
Yeah.
don't know, but
I mean, they
And
could pick it
Arsenal
up.
was doing really well too, and
Yeah.
they got fucked. They got nervous in it.
yeah.
They haven't played. They haven't played well in like 3 games. So
I don't know. Sorry.
yeah,
I haven't really kept up with the forms.
I'm gonna say Chelsea, because Chelsea's my team.
Just because he's a Chelsea
Did they?
fan.
Yeah.
Well, how did they end up?
They lost
versus
today.
Dortmund? Oh,
They lost today.
They
against Dortmund
lost?
1-0. Yeah, But-
jeez. Chelsea in the bin.
still gotta keep it up for
Pulisic.
my team.
Put down in the comments below who you think is gonna win
For
Champions
real.
League.
If I had to pick a team, probably Bayern.
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 Yeah,
They're just
Bayern.
strong, dude.
They're just like a good
Strong.
team. You know, you
Different
can't be
animal, bro.
wrong with like
Bayern
choosing
is
them.
strong,
Yeah.
dude. Because every time they go to compete in Champions League, they always compete.
They do well.
They
yeah.
always compete every single time.
I
I
thought
just feel
PSG was gonna win. Actually, I thought they were gonna
I
beat
thought they were
Bayern.
too. Shit. I thought Mbappe was gonna for sure. They're gonna like
Go off
for sure
Mhm.
until he was offside. Like
I
a
don't-
fucking bitch.
twice.
I don't like the way PSG like play. I
The
don't
way they
know.
play, right?
Yeah,
That
they
counter
just-
attack.
Yeah, they just
Send
sit back.
Mbappe.
Yeah, send Mbappe.
Send him.
I feel like they don't work unless they have Mbappe.
Yeah, because I feel
'Cause
like Neymar was actually like
he
going
was
off.
pressing.
Like he was like
Yeah, he was pressing very well.
like really bad, like really good. Yeah,
But-
you get what I mean.
yeah.
I feel like with someone like Messi, who like, I feel like Messi is like really their only creative outlet, and he can't do it alone with just Neymar. So like having Mbappe is just someone that just like, I'll send him the ball
Mhm.
and he's gonna win it. Like having Mbappe
That-
is like amazing.
Yeah.
I don't think they can like function without him.
Because before he even came on, like they were struggling. Like
Yeah,
they couldn't
to
like,
get the ball.
Yeah, I mean Ramos was playing like really well, and he
Yeah,
was like pushing up
he
a
was
lot. Like he
defending
was like going up a lot.
he plays like a CDM
Yeah,
with like touching the ball. It's crazy.
but like they just couldn't do it, man. They
I
didn't
feel
have-
like if they
player,
played with
man.
everybody, PSG would win it. But I don't know. They choke too much.
yeah.
What happened?
exactly what
What
happened.
happened?
That game was
Sorry,
actually
man.
pretty good because they were actually like two good teams.
Mm.
Are they still trying to find like their vibe there, or what? What happened?
PSG?
Because they've been losing. Like they lost the cup or whatever.
There was
They
a
did.
third loss,
Barcelos.
right?
Yeah,
Third
they're
loss in
already
her like recent games.
Yeah.
Some people, because I was reading, some people say it's like because the World Cup still has an effect on them, whatever. Is it?
I don't even think
I
it's
think it's
that.
that.
I don't know. Like,
I
that
feel like
could
it
make
is.
sense.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like it
that
is.
makes a lot of sense.
Like they're still like
There's
fuck, you know.
Yeah,
But like it's the season barely began, you know.
Uh-huh.
Like they barely became a month.
I feel like as a pro though, who's doing it like every day, it shouldn't be like a problem. Like the World Cup being like in the past, because I
shouldn't
feel
be
like
an
once you lose it,
excuse.
like yeah, it sucks,
yeah.
but you still have to go through your whole season.
Yeah.
You're not worried about like, you
But there
shouldn't
was-
be worried about.
That was like
the
their
World
most
Cup.
important. Like the people that played international,
Yeah.
they were like the ones that were like so set on
Yeah,
winning.
on
So
winning.
like coming back to team with like not international players and just club members, it's like the international is like top like
Yeah.
top players in their fucking like country,
Mhm.
and they come back and they just like set with like people that are mixed or like at the same
Yeah,
level. They
yeah.
still play like really well, you know, but like they're just back to where like you know they were
But I feel like they
preparing
play more
for a
with
minute.
their club team than their national
yeah.
team.
They have more chemistry with
Yeah.
the
With the
club
club.
team.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like that shouldn't be like.
Well,
a
I don't know
problem.
because I feel like PSG. I don't even like. I know or like the coach. I don't know who he is. Like
Me
I've
either.
never really seen him,
Me either.
and I don't think like he really knows how to coach them. Because I mean, it'd be hard to coach that team
I
because
feel like
it's a bunch of like
As a young
ego
guy,
people.
you go into a team, like with Neymar and Messi, and it's
Yeah.
something you can't be like. You can't tell Messi how to play.
Yeah.
Like you can give him like
Because did you see that
a
right
position.
wing? I don't know what his name
the
is.
16-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's kind of hard for him. Like
To
how to
keep
like
up?
play with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what do I do or when do I make the run and stuff like that.
Shit, what if you're in a
crazy, bro.
team
He
with
was
them, bro? Like,
16.
how the fuck you gonna play with them?
it's,
Yeah.
it's
Like at their
tough.
pace, or like what? How they think
I'm sure he can keep up.
Yeah.
But like in a Champions League game,
with
Versus
3-star
Bayern.
people.
Bayern
versus
yeah,
Bayern Munich.
It's crazy. He's 16,
the
bro.
pressure's on. Now.
Yeah.
Damn. What
I
the
can imagine trying to adjust to
He
that
looked
game.
he looked okay.
Mm.
He didn't look like amazing, but like it makes sense, you know. Like he's 16 years old.
I mean, it
Playing
was
Bayern.
pretty hard to get him the ball too.
Yeah.
Like because they were struggling. So.
They took him out and they put Mbappe. Brother changed the game.
yeah.
Bro got 2 offside goals, but like he did his job. I guess he finished them.
Yeah. What can you do?
Motherfucker just too fast.
Yeah, he's fast.
You seen the memes where it's like cameramen on the offside wingers when they see
they're,
Alphonso
like, taking
Davies and then they see fucking Mbappe run on the wing. It's
Yeah.
like, how the fuck can you keep up?
There was
with the
one where it
linesmen?
was like,
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck can you keep up with like those 2 wingers? Like, they're like the fastest ones in the league or some shit.
there was one where they were like, imagine Davies gets the ball in a counterattack and you're the ref, so you gotta follow him, and then
Hakimi beats it
steals
and then
him,
sends it to
and then he
Mbappe.
sends it to Mbappe, so you gotta run all the way back.
Fuck that. Dude. Imagine working that fucking hard that game.
Yeah, just like
at
by
the
end of
halftime.
halftime, just
Fuck's sake, bro.
Guys, slow it down, please.
Can we get VAR, please? VAR?
something's had to happen. You know,
They
like
need
ask for a
they
break.
need 2 refs in that.
I mean, they have
in
the
middle.
3, but
I know they have the 3, but they need an extra one.
an
in
extra
the
one in the
middle.
middle.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you gotta take
Like,
it.
yeah,
Yeah, you
they got subs for the referees.
they got subs, bro.
That's just funny.
What do we think about the last year's champions, Real Madrid, in this year's Champions League?
They're still good. I feel like before the World Cup, they would have been like a top contender because Valverde and like Luka Modric,
Everybody was playing
Benzema
good
was like
in form.
at the top of their game. Vinicius, Rodrigo had just scored the 2 goals against City.
Oh yeah.
Like they were playing amazing, but like after the World Cup, they kind of
Yeah,
like
I seen that.
died down. But if they get back into like their form, they could win it again.
No.
I feel like they always
Never.
compete in Champions League. Like
Yeah.
if they drop out of form in like the league, they'll still like play amazing. They always do.
Yeah,
I don't know. They're
I guess they
crazy.
just have like a different mindset when it
Oh,
comes to Champions League.
City. We love
City.
you.
Who's the guy that
The
hypes him
frauds.
up, bro? It's on us.
Huh?
Who says that? Who's the one that says it?
Kevin De Bruyne.
Who?
Who's the one that hypes up the people in Madrid whenever they go? Because they
Madrid?
need him. They need.
Who is
him.
the captain? I haven't even kept up with Real Madrid.
From Madrid? I think it's Luka Modric.
Yeah, I was gonna say Modric.
Oh, shit.
I don't think he'd be hyped, man. He's
Or
Well, neither is Messi, but
Carvajal.
yeah,
shit. I'm pretty sure he does. I mean, shit, he like
I-
Croatia.
Probably says something like
Far as fuck.
I know, but like, I feel
I'm
like
sure for international he
I-
does.
Shit.
Imagine the
Come on,
the
lads.
speech in there.
Bro, oh my gosh.
Imagine
I'd be
being in like those.
so happy to be
those
under
pre-game
Modric,
speeches.
bro. Oh my goodness.
probably just like keep your head up, lads.
All right, boys, let's
Get
get
Oh,
out
but
there.
that's what he
Go out
he's
there,
more-
have fun.
He's more
You seen
tame.
that-
Go have fun.
That meme where LeBron's like telling the team like, let's fucking go, like let's go in there and fucking you see what's his other fucking name?
Kyrie.
Russ?
Westbrook.
Westbrook.
yeah.
Russ Westbrook. He fucking says, remember guys, just get out there, win or lose, have fun. and then LeBron's just like after you just hyped up the team, like let's get that dub or some shit, motherfucker's like, guys,
That'd
win
be
or
me
lose.
if I was like a captain.
Just
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
fun. Just have fun.
You didn't
Just
throw
enjoy.
hands, bro.
It's like,
Upset.
You just messed up my
What the
vibe.
fuck?
You messed up my
so,
vibe,
just
bro.
ask LeBron, so which one do we do?
Yeah.
Like, what route are we going here?
Man, I love that man.
Real
LeBron.
quick, since we're not really NFL people, what do you think about the Super Bowl? Did y'all even watch it?
I didn't watch it.
Anything?
Didn't watch
No?
it. I just knew
Okay.
a lot of
You
people
want the
went.
streets safe now?
We're done. We're
Yeah.
done about that section.
Well, yeah,
Nobody
no,
watches
no,
football.
It's
Like,
sort of like, were y'all
I-
out in the streets whenever it was Sunday or no?
On Sunday,
No, I mean, obviously.
I think.
dog.
I mean, I went out, but like with my family, like just,
Was it like empty or was it at least like less?
Wait, what do you mean?
Because people say,
oh, like out in the streets.
because people stay home to watch the Super
Yeah.
Bowl.
Well, I mean, you'd expect it to be crazy in Kansas,
Well, yeah, you expect
and then in like
Where-
the other
Did you
cities.
see that? Like at the game, there was like this TikTok dude. He was like recording himself,
Mm.
and like his car was right there, and like they flipped over his car, like
What
for
the
no
fuck?
reason. Like the fans,
Jeez.
they flipped over his car. It's like he's just recording
Just
himself.
picked a random
It's like his
car.
car is like flipped over.
Just like,
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
like he's like not even like worried about it. He's just
it's crazy. Football fans
that's crazy.
do that shit. I mean, soccer fans
I
can
mean-
fucking.
They go
Oh
who's
yeah,
the
soccer
guy
fans
that-
are pretty
Load,
crazy.
yeah.
Who's the guy that took out his shirt at Bayern Munich? Was it y'all that sent it? He took out his Bayern Munich at the PSG stands or whatever, and he got beat up.
Oh shit, motherfucker got jumped.
He got jumped.
Motherfucker sat. So a Bayern Munich player had sat in like where the VIP like PSG people are, like the ones like top PSG fans. Dude.
Oh.
So he sat with them and he had a jacket and he unzipped it and he had a Bayern Munich jersey on.
Uh-huh.
And so they saw him, jumped his ass, ripped the fucking jersey off his
They ripped
fucking,
it in.
and then it was signed by
Yeah,
a
it was
player. I
signed.
forgot who it was signed by, but it was signed by a player. And motherfucker just like I guess he wanted to troll, and I guess
Yeah.
he learned his fucking lesson. And
Yeah.
motherfucker
But why
even
the-
took the blame. He was like, "Yeah, my
My
stupidity,
fault.
yeah, for like
why the signed shirt?
why wear a signed shirt?
Yeah, you should have just worn
I mean,
another shirt.
You don't expect
I'm sure if you live in Bayern or like live in like Paris
Yeah,
and you get a signed shirt,
yeah.
you can always get another one.
You think so?
That's facts.
Like,
Cause it's so common.
you go to the home games. I'm not saying like it's very, very common. I'm just saying
Yeah.
like if you can do it once, you could probably do it
Like
again.
if you're a super fan,
Yeah.
and you show up to
You'll figure it out.
Yeah,
If you're gonna
you'll
get
get
to
another signed one.
a Champions League PSG game and you're a Bayern fan, I'm sure you can get another
Yeah.
signed Bayern jersey.
Either way.
Connections and that. I mean,
Yeah.
you know him, like you know his cousin Felix.
Yeah.
like
Oh, he
can
has
get-
like all the
Oh, the
Club
Tigres
America
stuff,
gear.
Club America, yeah.
It's
My
crazy.
fault. Ale, I love you.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry. Happy Valentine's
I
Day.
just feel like it's left out. That's why.
I'm the one that brought it up. What you mean? I brought it up.
You did bring it up.
I seen it. That's why I'm like,
He had
it
the
was
vision
funny.
for it.
Yeah, but you bring it up and then you just don't talk about it. That's why.
Because y'all was talking about it. I need you to
Yeah, I
talk.
know.
Yeah,
I love you.
What do you want me to say?
Yeah, I love you.
I love you.
That's what I had to say. Then he was.
This is
stupid.
my way of declaring that
talk
I
to
love
other
you.
He was dumb and stuff. I don't know. He was going off on his "I want to kiss you"
Yeah.
vibes and stuff like that.
Oh, when?
You ugly
Right
as
now.
fuck. I gotta tell you right now.
You ugly as fuck.
But
I would
in
never
your
do
dreams,
that,
buddy.
especially with you.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Babe, just give me a kiss.
Anyways,
Yeah,
Anyways, enough of the gay talk. Cut that out.
yeah. Cut that out, bro.
Can't say that on fucking YouTube.
Hey man, we gotta be inclusive, bro. What you mean?
inclusive.
What happened?
Oh, you
Is
don't.
it your turn?
Is it your turn or his turn?
Do
you have anything?
Oh,
If not-
Jerry's in his hand though.
Oh.
Nah, I just have my hand up. I just have my hand up.
What was that?
I was gonna ask.
Uh-huh.
I had just recently, as you can see, I got a fade. So I was gonna ask you guys:
Yeah.
have you ever had had a conversation with like your barber or like a random person?
Are
Have
we
you
talking
ever had
about
like
Josue here?
yeah, Josue, dude?
Our
fucking
barber.
Love Josue, such a genuine person.
That's not the question though.
But
I know.
Let me get to it.
I'm asking.
anyways, have you ever spoke to like, well, it couldn't be your barber, like just a random person,
Mm-hmm.
like just about a deep convo,
Yeah.
like not your homeboy, not your friend, but
Just
you have
a
a
stranger,
you have a
random
deep
person.
convo, yeah, with them.
I hate people.
You never had that?
Yeah, I have that sometimes.
It depends. No, yeah,
Like you don't mean to get deep, but it just y'all
Like, you
talk,
just start talking
and then it
and
just
then-
gets deeper and
yeah.
deeper. Because we had that shit with Josue today. Me and him were just going off about fucking those people on podcasts like misogynists, and just like how women's expectations and shit like that. He was just like, we were just talking about that, and then like all of a sudden like he would just stop and then just like chill and talk. We would just chop it up and then turn on the machine again, start cutting. And then stop again and just
Yeah.
we'd just be talking and then just like turn on the machine and start cutting again.
He's cool people.
Yeah, he's like a very genuine fucking person, dude. And like, it's not even like that's the thing with his business is that he, talks to the people, and then like that's why people come back because
Sure.
people
Yeah, they enjoy,
can
like, having those.
conversate with him and
It's
he
more
can
comfortable.
conversate
You
back.
need to
yeah.
have like a for barbershop. I guess it's just like the culture for barber.
The barbershop
To-
talk,
to,
you
to
know?
be able to
Yeah.
talk with your barber, it's like, hey man, you fuck me up. You fuck me up here. Like it'll give you that
Confidence.
confidence because you know he fucked up and you just, like if you don't know the barber he fucked up and you just let him like oh shit
Yeah.
you can't say shit because you're like nervous or whatever, embarrassed but if you have someone like that that's genuine, that's why it
Yeah.
works. Like, hey bro, right here bro.
I know, but like some people will go in just for the cut. You know what I mean? Some people just
Yeah.
go in
They
and
don't
just get a
talk.
cut, don't talk,
Yeah.
quiet, and then it's just like cut your hair and get out. But
those are not people involved in the
Yeah.
barbershop culture, man.
Josue just like ask a few questions like how's your day, bro? Like what you been like? What you up to, bro? Like how did you spend like Valentine's or how did you like spend like your weekend or some shit like that?
Yeah.
And like the conversation just spirals from there.
Yeah.
So it's like having that person like just like have someone to talk to. Like have y'all ever had that? Like
I mean, I feel like it don't really work with him. Like,
It's just
'cause-
like them.
the original question was, have you ever had it with some?
Yeah,
random
that's what I was
person?
gonna answer.
I feel like at some point, like he's like our friend, or he's just like our barber. He's someone that's known. Like,
well for me, I didn't know him at first, so he was a
Yeah.
barber to me.
Yeah.
But then like as we kept talking,
Yeah, I
then
feel
we
like it's
become,
more
like-
comfortable now to talk to
Yeah.
him. If I would say, because before, like, I was nervous. I was twiddling my thumb, like, so who's gonna kiss who first and stuff like that. But
What?
like I
I've
feel
had like
now,
drunk conversations with like random people.
Random people.
like
Yeah.
I feel like that
Drunk
is-
conversations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is pretty fun.
How the fuck can you even think straight? and I know
You
what you're talking
don't like
about.
that's. I think
It's
that's
just
like
a
the
bunch
funny
of
part.
slurring,
But like,
fucking just
like,
slabbering your words.
it's
Yeah,
two.
Just like,
It's two
Like,
or
bro,
like a couple
yeah.
people
bro,
trying trying their hardest to have a conversation and like to keep it going, and then it just comes out naturally. But like you're still having trouble, you know?
yeah, I can see that.
But bro,
Yeah,
bro,
like, that's how it goes.
like,
It's
I
so
get it,
funny.
but bro, no, bro. He's like, nah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what you mean. No, but I think I have. I'm already. Like, you tell me to shut the fuck up most of the time, right?
Oh, shit.
Always.
Yeah, because I be talking too much in the
really
party
do.
and stuff, and so that's why I don't
That's
really
true.
talk to. But like, if I do talk to somebody, last time was with like a coworker where I work at. Like, I don't talk to them. Like, I feel weird because I mean, because they're working, I don't want to take their time and anything. But like this one time, like, you know what? Let me talk to them one time, because my dad is just like he don't give a shit. He just talks to them, like takes away their time and stuff like that. But I remember I think I talked too much, and if it's for me, if I talk too much, it's weird. And I remember I feel like, damn, how do I end this conversation? But I just kept talking and talking.
Yeah.
I'm like, I wanted to leave him, but like it is cool. Like I learned a little
Yeah.
bit more from him and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But that's cool. It was cool how he
I don't
progressed.
know, because I feel like there's certain people who like you can't go that far to have a deep conversation with. It's probably more like if the other person like is willing. Like,
Yeah,
to
that's
talk
he
to
was-
like
he was
keep
willing,
the conversation
but like
going.
I feel like if I've had a conversation like that, it's normally people around my age.
Yeah, it has to be people.
You know,
around. I can't with older people. Like
With
what,
older
what am I
people,
gonna talk to
I
about?
can.
Cayó el pito?
but
No?
like-
I don't know, like type shit like that.
I feel like
it's
with older
weird.
people I can have conversation. I feel like it's easier actually. 'cause,
With
like,
older
they're-
people?
Yeah, because like they're more mature. Like they're more, like
yeah, older
they
people
know more.
are
They more
like
experience.
calm
I mean,
about having
hey,
that
we talk
conversation.
about that.
Yeah.
It's because I feel like it's because when my go-to would be like, oh, what you think about this game that came out? Or what you think about like the game or whatever? Like, especially on this
Like
side.
that's your
of-
John. Like
yeah,
topic,
like topic or like stuff like that.
No, at the same time, you don't know, like, if it's an older person, a younger person, you won't know, like, how they speak to people, you know? Because, you know, the younger generation, we all have, like, hey, what's up? Like, what's up, bro? Like, we have, like, that way of speaking to each other.
Like a
But,
certain
like,
slang.
with an older
yeah.
person, they wouldn't understand it. And so it's kind of like, I guess for me, like, I gotta, like, walk on eggshells when I talk to them. Because, like, if I talk like a young person, I don't want to present
They won't
myself
take you
as, like,
serious.
like a fucking kid. You know what I mean?
Nah,
I gotta talk to
Yeah.
them.
I
as
don't
if,
change
like,
the way I talk to some people.
Nah, I do. Yeah, I
Like,
feel
I
like
do.
I do
I can
kind of.
switch
I always
it.
do.
can
I
switch-
do kind of, but I also like leave myself in it because I don't want them to think I'm someone I'm not.
No, but you're not, bro.
it's
Does
just
that make sense?
presentable.
Because
It's just
because
But
like,
you're not him,
I don't know
bro.
about that.
cause no, because like,
I mean, that's just being respectful.
you're
that's
talking
you.
to
That's
somebody-
your
I think-
respectful
yeah, it's more
self.
like respect.
like when you're talking to somebody, as much as like you're being respectful, like you also want to like,
They gonna
show
be like,
yourself.
this motherfucker's
Yeah.
disrespectful
And,
ass motherfucker.
and
bro.
like I still talk like I wouldn't say in a ghetto way, but like
You ghetto as
you know,
hell,
like
boy.
I
Very.
talk in my way.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
Nah,
they,
Jared, I
they
think you
know
need to
me.
take away that
I don't want
mentality.
I don't want them to be like, oh, like he's just like a respectful dude, like because I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
gonna like
guess.
go out of my way to
But
make
you
myself
have
look
to.
nice.
Yeah,
no,
you-
I'm not. I mean, like it depends on who I'm talking
No,
to.
Jared, no.
It depends on who
Okay,
I'm talking
about
to
say,
still.
To
Yeah.
every
But like,
old person.
but like on a random dude, I'm not gonna like
Change the way like you
change
talk
the
just for
way
them.
completely,
'Cause you
like
don't
just
even-
because it's a
yeah.
random dude. Because it's more of like me talking person to person, not as a higher up. I
it also
guess.
depends on the setting.
Yeah.
If it's a coworker or like if it's like a higher up, like
Yeah,
a someone, like
yeah.
obviously you're gonna change your tone of voice. But it's like in his case, if it's a random person,
I think I know. What
I'm
you're
not.
talking
Yeah,
about.
I'm not gonna change
Like-
like,
like
how the
if
way I
it's like
talk.
a-
If it's like a random person.
Like a older like boss type person, like I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, for sure, bro. Like you know, like I'm not gonna say,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna talk like that.
I
But
was
like
about to say, you
at
look-
the same
you
time-
sound like he was talking like that.
at the
though.
same time, I'm also not gonna like completely like suck up to
Yeah.
the person.
like corporate talk.
Yeah, like I'm still gonna integrate my way of talking.
Well, I guess it's different that way because I feel like, well, I don't know if you guys see it, but like I don't feel like I use as much slang as y'all do.
Oh yeah.
Like I use less slang, so then like when I talk to somebody like older, like it's easier for me to switch or
So
like
you're
to be
more
different.
articulate, educated.
I would say so.
Unlike
bit.
us folk.
I feel like I mix
Not
in the
compared-
slang,
well,
so it's
not just
presentable.
Because I know y'all guys
Yeah.
can
You know
like
what I
also like
I
talk
can
like
switch it,
respectfully
yeah.
if y'all wanted to, but like it's or like y'all probably prefer not to.
man.
I
I
mean,
mean,
I'm more inclined to like switch it up compared
Yeah.
to like who I'm talking to.
No, Spanish wise, no, because Spanish wise, I talk like usted and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
like more respectful.
That's as easy. Even my uncle, like I talk to usted, like I don't know, because you have to be really close. I had to feel really close to the person
Like
to talk to them like that, like in Spanish. Was, but I don't think there's like a English equivalent to that. It's just like
I feel like
there is
like
probably.
me
It's just
working like at
like
Dunkin'.
how you talk, like the
When
like
you're
your words.
talking like on a cash register to somebody, like in line.
I felt like I had to read off a script, but as soon as like
I feel like
No, like
you
once you
didn't.
get comfortable,
Once you get comfortable, yeah.
like,
you can tell
like
when
you
someone-
talk to
you can
them,
literally
Yeah.
talk what you
Normally.
want. Yeah.
and like even then, like
What's
you know how you
up?
say like what can I do for your boss? Like who
What's
says
up?
that? Like you know.
I
What
mean,
I'm
I
trying to
said
say?
that as a joke,
That's
but-
but I'm saying like
Well,
that's
somebody
you
did
adding-
actually say that. Like
That's
I
you
took it off
adding your
somebody.
personality
Yeah.
to like the
What's up?
conversation. You're not gonna be like,
What up?
"Oh, hey sir," you know,
What up?
like you're
Like-
gonna be like, "Hey sir" the entire time.
Since I work at an office and then I work at like a restaurant, I see the like the differences in
Yeah.
like people speaking, but like not so much. So in an office, they speak like like regular like communication, like
Yeah.
but more professional.
Yeah.
And then at the restaurant, they're just like, bro, like
Yeah.
like laughing, like chopping it up and everything. But like, I guess it does depend on the setting
Yeah,
that it's in. So
Well,
like,
Yeah.
Because I feel like with the early, like our generation, like you'll talk like that, like
yeah.
you'll
Yeah,
you'll
that's
say
right.
certain words, but then like with the
I
like
get
older
to,
people,
you get a job or something.
But
and you're
also
like,
with that, I feel like it is important to
Completely
do what he said, like to integrate yourself into
like how you,
the way
how
you
are.
speak. Yeah, because
like you don't want somebody to expect something that you're not.
You don't wanna be
You're
fake.
like- Yeah.
Mhm.
Like that's not you.
Yeah, you
on
don't want to be.
normal.
But I mean,
You don't want to be fake to yourself or
What
to
do you mean?
them.
But
But
that's
I-
not bad.
I don't-
though.
I
I'm
don't
not,
feel
trying,
like-
I'm not trying to say
Yeah,
it's
it's not
bad.
bad either.
I'm not trying to say it's bad.
You
It's
can't
you.
hit me with your propaganda.
But I
It's
don't,
you being like respectful.
I don't,
But like
I don't see it the way that you see it. That I see it like,
Yeah, bro.
like I'm not being true to myself because I feel like that's how I am
Yeah.
compared to
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you. Like I
That's
feel
why
like
I am when I'm reserved, like when I'm chill. Because the reason I'm like this, because I'm with y'all, like saying my dumb shit and stuff like that, being crazy. I don't think I'm gonna be like that. So they're like,
Yeah.
hey, what's that? That?
no. I'm not saying I'm gonna be like that to somebody.
uh-huh.
But like I'm also not gonna like go out of my way to be like
What
super
that?
respectful.
What that?
Like
Nah,
I'd probably still say that to like
But
somebody
you don't
new.
care about
Nah,
first
dog.
impressions.
Not really, no. I mean,
Nah,
however they see me,
No wonder.
that's how I'm gonna be the rest.
It explains
Of
a
the
lot of
time.
stuff, bro.
You know, like I'm still gonna act my best for that first impression. It's just that like I'm not gonna like make it completely different to who I am.
I don't think you change that
Someone
much.
needs
Like
I'm not trying to say
thank
you
them.
change that much.
because I
but,
think
like, you
the only
do
thing you're
change a
changing
lot.
is like the way you're speaking. I think.
I feel like you just want to
especially
be.
for me.
You want to be the realest motherfucker to know. I feel like you just no transparency. You just want to be upfront.
Like honest,
yeah,
honest
this
is
is
but
real.
bro.
I
I just
feel
know.
like for me,
I'm a real motherfucker.
Yeah.
I guess yeah.
I'm a
I
real
guess.
motherfucker, bro.
That's what he wants.
Realest motherfucker out there. I don't switch up
Maybe.
on nobody.
Well, I feel like yeah, for first impressions, like you said, like I'll like speak like
Oh, hello, sir.
I guess professionally,
Yeah.
how you want to say it.
Yeah.
But then like once you get like closer, like you notice like this person like talks like differently, then I'll like how I talk to you with you guys. That's how I talk to them.
A poco.
Yeah. So it's,
That makes in like some like like some people
No
won't
me
get
digas.
it. Like you know how between us we go, oh yes sir, like yes sir. I be saying that at the office.
Yeah.
But like I be saying it like they don't think it's like like
It sounds
like a
respectful,
thing.
right?
It's like
Yeah.
he's just like, oh appreciate it, Eric. I was like yes sir,
sir.
and so I just leave,
Yeah.
and then like that's how I mix it
You
in.
leave
like,
and
with
then, like,
myself.
that's
you know
that's
what I
I'm
mean?
saying,
That
like, that's how
motherfucker
I would
Eric
mix
said
it.
I
in.
got it from y'all. Like
That's how I would
whenever
mix it in.
whenever like
Y'alls.
I do something, yeah. Whenever like I do something for somebody and they're like thank you. Or no, I say thank you instead of saying thank you. I say like appreciate it.
Yeah.
I say appreciate it.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
like now I've gotten used to saying it
Appreciate
like
it.
that
That's
instead
what I'm
of saying
saying.
thank
Like, I'll
you.
keep in the way I talk, but like
Appreciate it.
I'm not gonna go out of my way and be like, oh, thank you, sir. You know, like I'm not gonna like change the
You
way
know
I
that's
speak.
funny. It was
because like a lot of people like that.
Yeah,
You know,
I
guess that's
care so much about that. Like I want somebody like to know that I really appreciate it. So I'll be like, appreciate it, thank you. I say it
or that
twice.
you have
I saw that.
you have
go like,
manners. and
yeah, I
stuff
go like
that.
appreciate it,
Yeah.
thank you so much. And that's what I say. Like I say it twice instead of just saying
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it.
If
bro.
it's
Thanks.
like an old person, I'll say thank you, and if it's like a younger person, I say appreciate it. Yeah, just
I don't.
I'll switch it up like that.
I just say thank you, bro.
Just
Thank
thank you all the time.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Just say-
You don't switch your slang.
No,
Maybe.
there's no
I guess only
slang,
with
no
us,
words.
like
Yeah,
even
no.
then, I don't even think you use as much slang
I
as
just
like
say, oh,
us.
muchas gracias. It's just like, oh, gracias.
Not in Spanish. I'm talking about English.
I don't think I speak to. I don't think if I do, it's like there's no English person I talk to. It's just like thank you. Oh, thank you so much. It's just like just like that. That's it. Like change your tone
Yeah.
and use. Hey, thank you so much.
Back to the question.
What was the question?
Did you speak? Yeah, you say you didn't, right?
Huh?
Didn't speak to anybody like full convo, like
No.
deep convo.
Yeah. I mean, I would say if anything more like with coworkers. Like I'll have those type of conversations, even though I
How
don't
about
really
how
know
you
them that
munch?
much.
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
I'm a
I
munch.
don't- and those are the younger people, be doing that.
I'm a
dumb
munch. I'm just
stuff.
letting you know.
Just letting you know I'm
Just
a
letting you know
butt.
I'm a munch.
Oh, he watches us, so you know what I'm talking about. You know who you are.
Ice Spice, if you're seeing this, bro.
He's a munch.
Let me know I'm a munch.
Anyways, just shot a shot at Ice Spice on the No Clue podcast. You see it right here,
Anyways,
She
folks.
gonna see this.
Anyways,
I thought she hated munches.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She literally make fun of munch.
Didn't she say in the song that she wanted a gangster?
No, I thought she said she
There
wanted a
ain't no
bookworm.
gangster.
A bookworm.
A
Yeah,
bookworm?
Yeah, she likes
Really?
the nice people.
Well, not switching up, because I heard that she wanted a
No,
gangster.
No, she said she wanted a...
In the song.
She said she don't mess with gangsters.
Yeah, she said...
What?
I hate them.
Oh, I guess I didn't listen to the fucking song right. But the
I
other song,
think it was like
the
interview,
other
no.
song is pretty good.
You gotta... If
Well-
you're rap, it's not gonna sound... Oh, I like the bookworms. You know, it's like
The
when
one
you're
with
rapping.
Pink Panthers.
Yeah, I like her part though.
Oh, but,
That boy's all like,
Yeah.
Are we finna get
That part
copyrighted?
That part go hard.
No, we're not. They
I don't think
not
so.
even same
I don't think
tone. You sing it.
Yeah.
We good. We good.
I
was
feel
the
like
actual
I feel like
song?
my version is a little bit better.
All
To
right,
be
bro.
honest.
You know, that's
You,
just me.
you was throwing it back to that song.
That's
Like, I
just
feel
me.
like
Nah, I did not. No.
Yeah, hell yeah.
No.
What was it?
Buddy.
Saturday or Sunday? You
Stop.
Was, you
No.
kept singing that. You're
No.
like, ah, boy.
Oh, yeah, I was, yeah.
I was like, I feel like
Yeah,
Rick,
then I
They
started
that
singing
night.
it.
Rick is doing the thing and stuff like that. Like, he
Oh,
throwing it
dude,
back.
no.
Rick was throwing it back.
No.
Dude, he
What?
kept
That's
singing it. Nobody
crazy.
heard him. It was like,
No.
On Jerry?
I was
Oh my
just
god.
I would.
I was just singing it, dude. That's all I was doing. It's a good
Oh,
song.
okay.
And the only
Bro,
reason
bro,
it got stuck
got
in my head is
caught.
because my girl played it,
Mm-hmm.
and then Martin's dumbass was playing it. He was like, and I was like, shut the fuck up. And then that one part wasn't stuck in my head. Like the that's the whole part that's stuck in my head.
You got that torro. Yeah, you know. So, sounded like
Like
that.
in my turn. That's
Yeah.
how Spark goes.
Like, you hit that one, bro. You hit that one.
Oh. Is it actually gonna hurt?
I was scared, bro. No cap.
Oh my
Like,
god.
fixed.
You can move it.
You know, it's
His
fixed.
fingers.
Yeah, but what if I break the nail in
It takes
there,
a
bro?
while. I mean, it's
Oh, because I was gonna go.
Damn.
He put some force into
One
that
day
one.
we're gonna be able to do that.
One day when
One
he's
day.
back to normal.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I love that.
I'm gonna break it again.
But that was a layup, man. That was yeah. I used to have conversations, maybe sometimes, and they're cool.
Dude, Josue is a genuine person, bro. If you're in Houston area, go
Oh,
to
Oh yeah,
uh,
you know what? Yeah,
go
plug
to
in
La
the-
Barber Shop
I'll
Here-
ask him if he wants to.
It's
here
not- I
by
thought it-
Patterson.
maybe.
I even asked him. I was like, "Hey, dude, you should start like a barbershop podcast." I was like, "That's a pretty good idea." Where it's like just
Oh,
barbershop
I was
talks,
gonna say.
and it's like him like
Don't
cutting
they
hair.
have that already?
I have no idea.
Because I keep quoting the one where LeBron, they're like LeBron's there,
Barber-
and,
oh, yeah.
and he's like, oh yeah, that's my first saying. whenever they just
No,
talking.
but I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know if that's the thing yet.
That's
That's
my-
him.
that's
That's
my first thing.
Mbappe, no?
No, I forgot who's talking, but he's
Yeah,
like,
they tell Mbappe. They're like, no.
like
They tell Rashford.
it's because they were telling
They're
they
talking to
were,
Rashford, and Rashford's like,
He's like the coach was like if you're not gonna work it today, you work double tomorrow,
yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. And
He's
I-
like, oh yeah, that's my favorite saying.
oh yeah, that's my first thing. That's my first thing.
My mom told me that one.
And I was like, bro,
Forgot about
LeBron
my
don't
motto.
know anything, bro. I know this man is just
Have you
making
seen
stuff up.
when they asked LeBron like who's his favorite soccer players? And he just starts
Oh.
naming all the Nike players.
Yeah.
It's like
And they ask him about Messi.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, him too.
Yeah.
It's because he's media trained, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
all
LeBron is
of them,
fucking
bro.
media trained.
I
It's
feel
'cause
like
he
he's
tries to
just dumb.
perceive young.
Yeah.
He tries to perceive himself as like a younger.
Yeah.
No,
I,
I
feel
just
he
feel
actually
like-
don't keep up.
I just feel like
he
he
has to be
just,
training.
he says it for the sake of branding
Yeah. I feel
and
like.
everything. And then when he took out a
Yeah.
book, he's like, "Oh, this book.
What you think about that book?
It's my favorite book. You know, just what
uh,
it tells about you know, just you know, like life.
Yeah.
You know, and like it's,
You
a,
know-
it's a big lesson.
Yeah.
You
He
know?
never read that book
Yeah,
in his life.
everybody was saying he never read that. You never opened the first fucking chapter.
Hasn't
Did
read
you know
the
when
first-
Zlatan first went to LA that they sent him a LeBron jersey?
he signed it.
He signed it
and
back
sent
and
it
sent
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a goat.
And then when they asked him about it, it's like, "Oh, Zlatan. Oh, I
Yeah,
love
he
that
was
guy."
like, oh yeah, that guy. He's
that
cool.
guy.
He's a cool guy.
God dang it.
And he's like, everybody was like, "Oh yeah, he's thinking about when he sent that jersey back." It's
Oh my God,
That's
damn.
funny.
like, damn.
But I mean, yeah, they have barbershop already, but
But yeah, I told him because dude, he knows how to keep a conversation. And he was telling me that he talks a lot, and so he doesn't really
No one
want
to
to
shut
do.
up.
Want to, yeah, he doesn't want people to think
Yeah,
that
he
he just
doesn't.
talks, and then like people are gonna tell him like, ah, wait, like shut up. And that's what we're talking about. He was like, yeah, I don't really, because he was invited to another podcast that he had with like some friends or family or whatever. And I was asking him about that. I was like, hey, bro, have you done it? He was like, no, I haven't. And it was like, why? He was like, just because he hasn't like told me, he hasn't hit me up about it. But at the same time, it's like, if I do get on, like, I feel like I'm gonna talk too much, and I feel like a lot of people.
That's the point. We
I feel
like
like a lot of people
interview him.
don't want to hear that, because the way he said is like, I like to explain things like
In depth.
from the beginning. So like if they ask me, oh, how I became a barber, I won't be like, oh, because it's cool, you know, I just got into it. But he would rather like, oh, I got into it because
Back in
of this.
06.
And like I made
woke
this
up one morning.
I made this decision like,
Yeah.
oh, I did this, and then like he was just explaining like this the whole thought process of like why he became a barber instead of just giving up like a regular answer.
I'm
And
sure
so it was
people would
like-
hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there are people like who are invested in that and like are willing to hear you, they'll hear you. But,
Yeah.
and then other people that aren't.
And I told
Doesn't
him,
matter.
I was like, people would want to hear how a barbershop like
Especially
runs.
because he's actually like a successful person.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a dude, and he's
So,
really, really
I'm sure a
genuine,
lot
really
of people would
cool.
want to hear
Yeah.
something.
To be
I mean,
honest,
because he's even more. He's more than a barber. He's like, he competes now in the bodybuilding.
Bodybuilding.
bodybuilder
It was his
too.
first
Yeah,
show.
And then he was telling me, I think last week I went. He was telling me that he was gonna go to like a barber competition too. to,
Yeah, he
like,
told me
compete.
today. He was like, I go on
Yeah.
the weekend
Yeah,
for
he was telling me.
to learn like they're gonna like do workshops and everything. Like he's gonna ask questions about like different ways to cut or different ways like to run like the barbershop.
I mean,
or whatever.
it depends on the
So-
type of podcast that like you would like involve him in, because I feel like it's not only just for him like to see how he does like barber, but more like to see his mindset, like how he thinks about certain things. So
Yeah.
I think it'll be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, the times that we've talked to him, like everything he's been saying, like he's just like actually like a thoughtful person.
Yeah.
Like everything he talks about is like real, and like it's not like on some
I don't
trying to
get
sound good,
Yeah.
whatever type shit. So like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I said, I don't get haircuts.
Uh,
I can't have that talk with
Yeah.
somebody.
Oh, so it's really cool people.
yeah.
Yeah,
I thought it was L.A. barbershop. Is it L.A.
La
barbershop?
barbershop.
Or is
Like,
it La barbershop?
It's
well,
not
we're
LA.
in Houston.
That's
I know,
that's-
but I don't know.
It's not LA.
No,
That's crazy.
It's
La
'cause, dude,
barbershop.
It's because it looks like that font where they use it for the LA Lakers, you know, or like not.
LA
Lakers.
LA Lakers.
It's just that. It's like, I'm like, oh, LA barber. Yeah, that's cool. We're in Houston. LA barber. I'm going to LA.
Oh my gosh, LA Lakers.
I'm going to LA, guys. Look.
We're in LA.
I'm a barber.
Fucking dead Southeast Houston. Talking about we're in LA.
Southeast of Texas.
Yeah,
For
exactly.
real, dude.
But
No. It's a La barbershop.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Just to correct anybody out there, you did say it's La
It's like a
barbershop.
Mandela effect.
ah,
That makes much more sense now.
Now
no,
he
it
knows.
doesn't. Oh, it does. Does it? Do you think?
La barbershop, the barbershop, but in Spanish.
Because it's Hispanic, like La.
I know.
barbershop.
It does make sense, yeah.
It does make. You know what? He doesn't have the A capitalized, does he? Or he
No.
does?
No.
Yeah, I'm stupid. it is La
Yeah.
barbershop.
Hey,
Well, I don't know. I gotta check, but yeah, it's a La barbershop.
I mean,
But check it out.
That's another person we
Really,
can.
really
yeah.
cool people, and it's like one on
It's on
one.
Booksy. Yeah.
it's one-on-one. There's
Download.
be like 4
We'll
We'll plug
barbers.
him in. It's all one on one.
No, it's one on one. Like it's you and the barber.
That's
I
what
mean,
I'm
it's
saying,
him
dude.
and his mom. Like
Yeah.
sometimes his mom is there.
He said 1v1 on the barber.
You play some nice ass music on the TV.
Yeah.
Pretty cool people, chill vibes.
But yeah, plug him in, plugging him correctly. He uses an app called Booksy.
But he uses Booksy. Find him on
Allendale Road. You can just put L.A.
barbershop.
barbershop.
La barbershop.
La barbershop.
La barbershop.
You're
And
gonna
then his
find him.
name is Josue.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Yeah.
we didn't give too much governmental name there, but
Okay, but
yeah.
But if you find him, let him know that the No Clue podcast sent you.
Yeah. For real.
So
Yeah.
just shout out Josue. Just wanted to give a
He
little.
gave me a
2
nice
cents.
haircut
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, he gave me a look.
He's like, come on.
He just turns around.
You
Goes
know,
all the way
just-
to the camera.
yeah,
Just turns
walk to the
around.
camera. But
I
yeah,
just want to plug with him.
Just
plug with
step
him.
in front of the camera and like.
what you guys think? What you guys think?
down and just turn
Am I
your
good?
head.
Nah, bro, he left you messed up.
Talk
right
about hey, that little spot is that a bald spot?
Is that really ball, bro? Hey, 625, brother. I don't know if you can make it in time, bro.
Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna dip.
Yeah.
Eric's leaving. He has office duties.
Appointment?
Nah, he
I
has school.
have school at the University of Houston, so
That's great.
I will catch you guys on the next one. They're gonna continue, but
Yeah.
See you guys in the next time. You can just
Let's get a
cut
So
right now.
Welcome back, guys. We're back from our little break because
Eric's
Eric had to
finally gone.
leave.
Eric's
He had to
finally
go to
gone.
do his
Finally.
school work. You know,
No,
you gotta get
finally.
that degree.
Finally,
Okay,
I miss him already. I want him back.
bring it
want
back,
him
please.
back.
Bring it back.
But
I had a little topic about the new game Hogwarts Legacy.
Hogwarts.
Yeah,
Hogwarts.
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 I haven't even seen any of the movies, so
Really, dude.
Yeah.
You have to watch the movies.
I think I've only seen the first one, and that's it.
Hogwarts.
Hogwarts.
I
Only
liked all of them.
Hogwarts.
I didn't like the ending.
You
of the
haven't
last
watched
one.
the movies?
Only the first one.
Nah,
Yeah.
dog. What the heck? You
They're
need
all
to be
good.
watching the movies.
They're all good.
It's too
They-
long.
Honestly, I thought you watched the movies.
No.
Who hasn't watched Harry Potter here? I know.
Me.
I watched them.
Yes.
I watched them.
I feel like everybody had watched, except
Everybody?
you or Lowe's. But Lowe's is weird.
No.
It's because Losses is boring, but
Oh really? Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could. I see why.
I don't think
people
they're
would say
boring. It's just they're very long.
It's not boring. Heck,
That's
no. The
about it.
story there is
The
good.
story is
But,
amazing.
Because I've seen Star Wars, and Star Wars is like probably the same length. I think it's just more movies, no? Or the same amount of movies, right?
Yeah, except for like the new ones.
Yeah.
I would
but-
tell you Star Wars is boring.
'Cause
How about that?
Huh?
How about that take?
Okay, just going up about Star Wars.
No,
Anyways,
no.
I only brought the game up because y'all you haven't even played it, huh?
No, I want
I
to.
watched it.
But
Play game.
well, obviously the author J.K. Rowling, you know, she started saying I think it's like homophobic, like
she started
stuff.
saying she been said it.
Yeah,
A lot
this
of
is a
stuff
long
that
time ago.
a lot of us wouldn't agree with, and so should that change the way that people think about like the movies or the games or any stuff like that?
I mean, I know a lot of people wouldn't
This
like
the
it.
same situation as Kanye, bro. They need to learn how to forgive Kanye, bro. This guy started going-
Okay, I don't know
was
about
like-
that one.
But
We
I don't know,
all
but I feel
forgive.
like-
States.
I feel like
No. But
this
like,
could stay in the same like situation.
It is because
Because-
like now can't don't listen to his stuff. Like don't play their
Yeah.
stuff. Don't do anything.
His music is still good, and I'm still gonna listen to it.
Okay.
No matter like what the artist himself would do. So
Yeah.
I think the same about like I know it isn't like the correct statements that she said, but like at the same time, the books are really good. You know, like the movies are really good.
It's because this is a cancel culture. Cancel
Type
culture.
of-
I
Yeah.
fucking hate that bullshit. Like, how does that even exist? Like,
Honestly, yeah. I
because
started
like for
not
one,
liking them.
cancel starting. I didn't like it since the beginning, bro. Like, because it just does not make. Y'all, they're doing nothing. Cancel culture does
Yeah.
nothing to fix whatever the problem was in the first place or whatever.
Yeah.
It literally does
It's all
nothing.
out there. Yeah.
Everything they're like they just like that one person. Oh, we don't like him now, and then and even then, like people who didn't like him, they jump on the bandwagon. And it's not even for the purpose. Like it doesn't make it helps nobody. It helps
Yeah.
nothing.
They just hate.
They just hate it doesn't solve the problem. And then even then, some of the people that were canceled, they're still going. I mean, they did nothing. But I guess like we'll go back to whatever. I guess the J.K. Rowling did say some stuff about. I really don't know what she said. I haven't. After I just watched the movies and that's it. I don't keep
Yeah.
up with Twitter. But I remember one day it's just like, you know what she said that or whatever, and then stuff like that. And then like the people were like. We're just talking like, hey man, she's doing something against my group of people, and I'm like,
That's
cool.
crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And so people were like, was it the first time? I don't think it was cancel culture back then. I think it happened before cancel was a thing.
Yeah.
Because I remember it was like, oh, she said this, and then it's like some people were just like, oh, I'm gonna stop watching the movies then and stuff like that. But like nobody jumped like on a bandwagon. And
Yeah, I
then,
don't really like that
and
about
then-
cancel culture.
Yeah, and then after they're like Hogwarts Legacy came, they announced it or whatever, and then they're like, oh, well, don't buy it, we're not gonna play it, whatever. And it's like a whole bunch of group of people just like huddling up. And then after that, like I'm telling you, it doesn't work because after it stayed quiet until the release of the game. And I remember it's like once again, some YouTubers just hopped on and start like, you know how you do the apology videos?
Yeah.
They're just like sitting there like, guys, I need to be serious. Y'all need to stop playing the game, bro, because this is that. It did wrong for this group of people. I don't even think that person was involved with that group of people that was like,
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, like I know, I guess you're being, you want to be nice to the other group, but like he went to the whole rant. I'm like, brother, I know, I guess everybody is entitled to their own opinion or whatever, but like leave it alone or something. Like I don't know, like it's just like you got to think about other factors. I know, I guess the creator did something, but like that's a part now. Like they had other writers or whatever. Like I don't think the writer or J.K. Rowling made the game. You know, like those people that work on it, they need to get paid. So obviously, like you're forgetting about them. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't help anybody.
I mean, I think like as creators like J.K. Rowling and even Kanye, like they have their own opinions and they're gonna say what they're gonna say. But and it doesn't mean you have to like agree with it.
And then Justin Roiland with his thing. Like, it's like those are things that I enjoy. And then unfortunately, I did something. But like I feel like you can change to a topic.
That
like
is a little different, I think.
Like, what do you mean? The Justin Roiland and Kanye and all that. I mean, they're all severe. Like one of them, JK is saying something bad about the homophobe, she being homophobic.
Yeah.
And then Kanye was being anti-Semitic. And then Justin Roiland just beat his wife.
That's what I mean. They're very different in that aspect.
How? But
I mean, it's still severe. Well, yeah, all of them are severe, but
there's stuff that you're not.
But one is more just like you saying stuff, and then the other one's more like you're beating somebody up. Like that's like not good. Like,
I mean, I feel like they do the same amount of damage, especially on Kanye's level. I'm pretty sure some people are like, oh, you know what, he's right, and they started hating on Jews and stuff like that. I feel like that's, and then you probably go into hate, and then you obviously hate these two violence and stuff like that. That's what I feel.
Perhaps. I don't think so.
I feel like
what you mean?
Because one is more like one is domestic abuse.
But
one is literally like
no. But what do you think they stopped them?
You can both agree they're both bad.
Yeah, they're both bad.
So like, I feel like that's it. That's it.
Trying to put levels.
They're
to
both
it.
bad.
That's what I mean. Like, I don't think if you really want to put levels, it can lead to that. That's why they stopped them. If you let it keep going.
I know the severity is different when you look at it, but they're both bad. Like they're both
bad for each other.
Happened, you know.
Like each person.
I mean, I guess it's very, but all overall is everything. Yeah. Everything's bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess it compared like this is like, do you separate the art from the person at that point, or what? Like, cause you enjoy this stuff.
Cause the way I see it is cause I was a big fan of X. You know, like whenever he was like alive, and like that whole domestic abuse thing like popped up.
Yeah.
I was still a fan. He was a cool person. I know he did his wrongs, and like it shouldn't have. It's something. It's not something that should be overlooked. But at the same time, I still liked his music, and even if I didn't like the person, I still enjoyed his music and related to it. So it wasn't like something that I would look at the artist for his music.
I mean, I guess it depends on everything again, because I guess I can agree with Kevin. Like some of them actually do like. It depends on the level, because Kanye just said stuff, and then the other one actually physically did something to their wife or whatever. But I feel like in this situation, I would agree with somebody like stop listening to them, because I remember when was it Marilyn Manson, the that emo, is he emo? I don't know what he is, but I remember I used to listen to one of his songs, and then whatever his rape allegations, and he actually did it and all stuff like that. And like I was like, oh yeah, I was like, I'm one of those persons like I'm not gonna follow the bad one just because everybody hates on it. Like I'm gonna still listen to it. Like obviously somebody made a mistake or whatever, so like that. I mean, but like if I'm feeding into him, like if I listen to his music, I'm giving him money, and then that'll make him earn money to go and do his bad stuff. I agree. I guess I can see it in that sense.
I think it depends more on like how much you value or like idolize this person. Yeah. Because like if you like. Oh, like you love Kanye, like you love everything he does, like you like idolize him so much, and then he ends up doing like something like what he did, what is it?
Anti-Semitic.
Yeah, like or whatever he does that's like bad, then you're gonna be like, oh, like that's bad. Like I'm not gonna follow this person. But then like if you're somebody who is more like just a casual person who just more like just listens to his music, like oh Kanye's music, I like it, but like you don't really like know who he is, then it's gonna stay the same. Like you're gonna still keep listening to his music. I think. Like I don't think as much as there's much value.
I mean, I was going for it as like, because if I was reading into Marilyn Manson or whatever, like all he used his money was for drugs and stuff like that. I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna stop listening to it. Like I'll be helping him more not listening so that he can feed it. But I'm like someone like Kanye, I feel like he's like I'm seeing videos of him donating to people and stuff like that. And like,
he's more like a good person.
I know he did a bad thing, but overall, like he's done other things. Same thing with Jose Alfroy, man. Although like it was allegations or whatever. I don't know. It's a whole explanation, but like he had like something with his girlfriend,
like doing donations
and then after that, it's like Like he was being genuine, and you saw like I know I was a bad person before, but like I'm genuinely trying to like background people.
He
like
genuinely tried to
he was
change.
trying to change.
Yeah.
Dude, and I remember it pissed me off. Like people, but he beat his girlfriend. I'm
Like, I
brother,
understand.
For the one, it was allegations, and then second,
No,
he
it
just-
happened. I think.
Did it
He was
happen?
proven
I
like
think he came out with like tapes before he died, and
Then it
like
proved.
he confirmed that like
that
it did happen. But like, I feel like
And it, but I'm
at
looking
the
at the
same
overall
time,
thing. His
you
girlfriend
don't
forgave
allow.
him, no?
Yeah, like you don't allow people to grow in the sense of like.
Because you keep him there in that
Yeah,
situation.
like keep him in that
you
place.
keep him in that place.
Like I understand that happened,
It's a bad thing.
and
that
it's a bad
happens.
thing. It's a very bad thing that
That's what
happened.
I'm,
But
you
like
need to allow him to
you,
grow.
yeah,
like
like
to
you
grow
can't
from that
expect
mistake.
somebody to just go from that to like nice, you know, like
Yeah.
to like a great person.
He has to learn.
Like he has to
teach
like
him.
go through the process of it.
And that's what I mean. Give
Yeah.
don't be too hard on like
Yeah.
I know his severity. And
People
stuff,
mess up, bro.
but
You know,
like his girlfriend forgave him and stuff. Like he learned. And,
Yeah,
and
it's
he,
more of, like,
he was hoping back, giving back. To
learning
the
from the mistake than
Yeah,
the
yeah.
actual mistake itself.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. Like, there's a difference between Maryland just kept doing it. After that allegation, there was another one, and I'm like, oh yeah,
Uh,
no. This
Yeah.
dude needs to go, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, like someone like
People who
like
are willing
that,
to change and be different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they should be giving it. I don't know if J.K. Rowling is changing it, but I mean I'm pretty sure she's donated or whatever. Like she's
Very-
helping people give
Yeah.
jobs to those people. She's helping them feed their families or whatever. I see it in that way, and I guess
Also-
that's also like a
also,
positive.
I always see it as like there's never like true peace in like
That I was gonna
the
say.
world.
I don't think
People
there
are
can
always
never be.
gonna have like their opinions on things. People are
It's
always
just
gonna
how we
hate
are.
something. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
It's just how it is.
as much as you hate on it, it's not gonna change. Probably like more than 50% of the world's thought process on it.
Yeah, because if you think
Yeah.
about it, it's
Yeah.
only just like
It's probably like a
it
smaller
looks like it's a
percentage.
lot,
Small
a
group,
lot of
yeah.
people, but it's just because you're on
And-
Twitter.
And it may be a large group that like tries to do something
Mm-hmm.
against it,
Yeah.
but people are still gonna think the way they do, no matter what. You're not gonna be able to change everyone, and like
You just need to focus overall on educating those people.
yeah,
That-
like you just gotta
overall,
like
you can't just by canceling someone. It's
go
not gonna
through
change.
it. Yeah,
Because that's what I feel like. That's why I hate it. Because like oh, I did a change. I canceled somebody, like, and I made the world a better place. You did jack shit. You just made
You
somebody that have no job.
make their situation larger.
Yeah,
to be honest.
you just made it bigger and stuff like that, and then like probably hate on you like oh, you made somebody a fan basically that day. Like
Yeah.
oh, I like that man now. You know,
And
so
then they're just gonna keep doing it to other people. And
Yeah,
it's
they're not gonna
it'll
learn,
Keep getting
unfortunately.
worse. Yeah.
it's just people
Basically.
that I have so many bad takes. Oh, like man, bro, like, I don't know. It's just like those people they don't know anything.
Yeah.
Just, like,
To answer the question, I think we can still value the arts that these people did. Either way, like we
Yeah.
can still listen or like play the games or do like all the things that they did, even though they might think different. Like everybody's gonna have their own opinions.
it used
so
to be simpler back then,
just
bro.
do your thing.
If somebody did something, like yeah, I guess now it's a little bit better because we take people, we hold them accountable now. But like
Yeah.
some people just they mess it up.
They make it too far. They go too far.
take it, they literally make it worse. Man, I hate people.
Yeah, that's our society. We live in a society.
No, heck no. We lived in a better society back in the day.
I
But
feel like we
Perhaps.
just live in a softer society,
Yeah.
but like it's whatever.
it's those
It's,
people.
it's the way the world's going.
Yeah.
But hey, it's up to you to change that.
To be honest,
It's us when we have children. We
You.
don't let them be like that.
to be honest.
It's the millennials or whoever it is.
Somebody.
It started with the millennials and then it's us, our generation. We're what? C?
We're weak. Oh, Z?
No, we're-
yeah,
Yeah,
I
we're
think we're
Gen
Z.
Z.
Generation C.
Yeah, but it's because we're in that weird between Gen Z and then something else. No.
X, no? Gen X?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Or Gen
Why?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Wait, aren't we millennials actually?
No, we're not millennials. Heck no. Millennials are 90s or 80s baby. I think. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Mm.
I think it's 90s.
90s babies.
I think.
Mm.
We're technically Gen Z,
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
whatever comes after that, after millennials.
but
Right?
yeah, it's
Because I think that there's a generation
it's
after
'cause
us
well,
también.
that's a good. People, the reason why people think they're soft is because you ever got a participation award? Did you?
Yeah.
basically anything that we had done or whatever, we were always met with like, oh, okay, good job. They didn't
We
tell
were
us.
rewarded for.
We were rewarded even when we were bad. We didn't, because they didn't want to hurt our feelings. And so now we grew up with that type of
Mentality.
yearning mentality. Like, I don't want it that way. You
the
gotta
bare
give me
minimum, yeah, the bare minimum gets you something.
And look how a bunch of us are with our bare minimum. Yeah, exactly.
I think
It's
also
up- it's up to us.
we have more of social media, so people are
that's what I
speak
mean.
out more.
So
like people feel like they have the right to like speak out more and stuff like
especially
that.
us, like the people who wanted, they had that like, oh, like they gave you participation awards,
Yeah.
are the ones that speak up a lot. And that's why it's like this. And
So our society's like
yeah,
this.
that's why it's like this. It's we ruined it. Millennials and we ruined
not us, but like
not us, but
our generation.
Our generation.
Yeah,
Our generation.
I'm a good boy. I'm a good person.
I'm a good boy.
Like, if you call me shit at something, I'm like, okay. Yeah, I agree. I would ask probably like, give me a fair criticism on what you didn't like. Don't just say like, oh, you shit. Like, that's it. But I'm not gonna start crying like, he called me something. He's probably being racist. He doesn't like Mexicans. You know, I'm not gonna be like that. Like I'm not gonna be a little bitch. But you know what I mean? It's just like, yeah.
Anyways, that was our talk about society.
No, we gotta change it now. We gotta do something. Let's go
No,
outside in the streets.
we're gonna
Kevin.
talk about the Flash. That's what we're
You know
gonna talk
what's
about.
coming out? The Flash. That's what's coming out. What did you think about the trailer, Alejandro?
Well, first of all, it was funny because they did it during Super Bowl, but like people were making fun of WB because they couldn't afford an ad spot in the Super Bowl. They did it before.
Who?
The WB Entertainment, the Warner
okay.
Brothers. They were clowning them for not affording the bigger budget for.
Oh, so
commercial.
it didn't come out in the
It
Super
was like
Bowl?
$7 million.
No, it didn't come out with the Super
He
Bowl.
sent it to the chat. Remember?
It came
Yeah.
out before the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
He sent it like around
Because-
like
But
4.
that's what they were
Have you
complaining
seen like?
about.
Have you? No, they weren't complaining. They were just making fun. Because they were saying, because remember how like they were saying they were bankrupt or like they
Yeah.
canceled a lot of movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Well, I didn't
some people
get
still
it
don't like the
because-
change or whatever.
Well, I saw the trailer, and so isn't there supposed to be like a whole new like cast basically for all the superheroes? Was it different?
You know what they're gonna do?
Well, people are under contracts.
Oh, okay.
So they
Well,
still-
so was the movie already being made? Like
Yeah, it
the
was
movie
already-
was made
before-
like
before
a
James
long time
Gunn.
ago.
it was already done,
Yeah.
like ready.
Before
Oh, okay,
James
okay.
Gunn was cast
Yeah.
as the main head or
Uh-huh.
whatever. Yeah,
So they were just gonna like, oh, like let's just release this movie anyway.
they were gonna release it before. I
Okay, so,
forgot what
like,
movies.
The film was being made already.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever
They
And
it
announced.
was Prime DC, like when Ben Affleck,
Okay.
Henry Cavill were all
Yeah.
there.
They were talking about the Flash.
Basically,
I remember
Ezra
that.
Miller was barely getting the Justice League part. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
And then everybody was like, "Oh, he's gonna be the Flash."
Next. No.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then they were coming out with like snippets where it was like Iris West, whenever like the car would flip over, and, like he would run out as the Flash. Like they were giving snippets out like a long time ago, but then like the whole thing where he was like getting arrested, like Ezra
You mean
Miller.
they?
Whatever.
I mean, we gotta
what-
be.
I mean-
It's a
They
What?
was getting like
it's
arrested.
because a
You
lot
know
of
Ezra
people
Miller?
they give you shit if you
Who?
say they.
You know Ezra Miller,
No.
the Flash, the
Okay.
guy that plays the Flash.
Yeah.
He
He is not a guy.
as a person,
He's a
you know,
it's an
like
it.
he's one of those people.
He's an it's.
You know what I'm trying to say?
It's pizza.
Oh, really? He's like that?
He's
Like,
an
yeah,
it,
like,
he's an it's pizza.
He has that personality.
He's an eats pizza.
Yeah, he's an it's.
So you gotta refer
it's
to him as a
pizza,
they.
you
He's
know?
trans.
No, I
No,
don't
Oh, he's
know.
not trans?
He's just they.
Oh,
He's-
like it's
he's
just
a
pronouns.
they.
Like he
That's
just
his
doesn't
name.
like those
They.
type of pronouns.
Yeah.
He's a pronoun. Yeah, you gotta use.
So
Okay.
okay,
He's
so like
non-binary.
Okay,
Non-binary.
anything,
It was a-
anything.
okay, but yeah,
It was a
Ezra-
joke,
Ezra-
but Kevin didn't get it.
I didn't.
So-
Ezra Miller was getting he was beating people up in Hawaii. Was it Hawaii?
I thought he was abducting people.
That too. He was beating. He was
Oh,
being a
I
criminal.
So
did not know
he
that.
was like
Yeah, he
a
was,
crazy
he was a criminal.
criminal.
Oh yeah, because I saw
Going on
there
the
was.
run.
I think one of y'all sent it. No, like
He had a
it was,
mugshot.
the arrest. Yeah,
Yeah.
mugshot. Yeah.
It was like the post-credit scene for the Flash. It was like his mugshot.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Okay.
that whole thing was happening,
Uh-huh.
and they had to shut off the Flash
Yeah. Because
for good,
Oh okay.
right? There, because it was Ezra Miller was the main character,
Yeah.
and then they were like starting to post more of like all the Flashes getting postponed, not canceled.
Oh okay.
So it was like getting further pushed back, and then like I don't know what happened, but I guess he got back on their good side, and like
maybe not, or
They
maybe
came out
not.
with the
I feel
movie.
like they were trying to cancel him. Like, don't give him the movie, and they
Yeah.
still give him the movie.
yeah, and so they gave him the movie still, and
Yeah.
like that's what's coming out.
But
But it looks very comic
I feel
related.
it was really good.
very
The
comic,
trailer made me excited.
It reminded
oriented.
me of the TV show,
The movie,
Flash.
yeah.
like
The
that
TV
intro.
the CW?
Huh?
The
The
CW?
CW one, yeah, because like that's.
I
How,
kind of hope Grant Gustin's in it, to be honest.
They were saying they were gonna have crossover. Even though I've never watched.
Because he
CW
was
Flash.
in the CW.
Yeah.
Ezra Miller was in the CW episode.
Oh, he was.
Oh, he was?
That's cool.
He comes out like in a different like dimension. He talks to him for like 30 seconds.
That's
And then he goes back.
That's
Okay.
cool.
But
That's
like, I was like, well, I'm sure if they had a deal with him coming out in CW,
Mm-hmm.
he might come out in the movie.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
I hope he does.
That'd
That'd be
be-
cool.
Yeah, same. I love Grant Gustin. That dude is so cool. Anyways, yeah, it looked very good. They didn't show the Reverse Flash in the movie, did they?
I thought that was, no. I thought they were gonna show him.
Yeah, me too.
No.
So
Wait, but like there's two of them, right? So one is like his younger version,
It's a
and then one of his
doppelganger.
older. Oh, okay, okay,
well, not a doppelganger. It's his past self.
okay.
No,
Yeah.
it's because I feel like. Have you watched the DC DC animated universe?
No.
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah.
I know he has, but not. I don't think you have.
Yeah.
But basically, they're doing the same thing as how they did with the regular comic version. Like they use it as a gateway. That's why they keep the Flash movie.
Mm.
Because I feel like that they already had that idea before, and then James Gunn, like they just had to absolutely
Everything
keep that
happened.
movie.
Yeah.
They had to absolutely keep that movie. It doesn't matter, and then they had to keep Ezra Miller. They have to just to continuity sakes.
Mm.
But basically, the way they restarted the universe and comics or whatever, because they had to do it because it gets complicated, whatever storylines. Just reset it. Just have a moment where
So
it
the
resets.
Flash is basically
Basically, the
Okay,
Flash
just-
goes back in time. The purpose is it's probably going to be the movie. He wants to save his mother
Mhm.
from dying or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, if I was there, now I have powers and I can do that. Let me go ahead. But then he does it, and then he goes back to a universe.
and then
And
it,
but
like,
it's not
messes
the
up
same
the
universe that he
Oh.
was in. And then
Him
he has to
changing?
change. Yeah, he
Him changing the fact that his mom was alive changed
everything.
almost everything.
It's like it's kind of like the CW version, right?
Yes.
Kind of.
So it's like that,
Mhm.
but in the comics,
Mhm.
they don't worry about that present time Barry. If that makes sense.
I really
So like let's say he goes back in time to save his mom,
Mhm.
they just show him as a kid. You know, like they don't like worry about him. Like
Yeah.
he never saw nothing.
Oh, okay.
You know, but I think in the movie,
Mhm.
now that he goes back in time, that's why there's two of them, because he actually sees himself like
saving himself.
saving
Oh,
himself.
okay.
It's,
You know?
it's so really weird, convoluted. I don't know
Yeah.
what storylines they're
I
gonna
know
take it.
I know they're gonna change it like a little
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the comic, you know, like
The
they always do. But like the whole point was for him to save his mom,
Mhm.
and like it completely messes up. So he has to like do it again
Yeah.
to where
He has
he
to
lets
reset
his
the
mom die.
timeline.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But like it changes everything
Else
even
it-
more.
The universe.
It goes back to normal kind of,
but
like
it's not the
it
same
changes
one,
a
but
lot.
it changes again.
yeah.
Mm.
Let's
And
say
so that restarts
The
the whole thing, and I
the-
think that's what they're gonna do to make a new Batman and
Yeah,
Superman and everybody.
the
Just
new
a whole
50,
new
that-
universe.
that's
The
the
new
new
52,
52. That's
yeah.
what the universe is called, New 52.
Mm.
After
Basically,
Flashpoint.
let's say that they had, before that universe they had Batman or whatever in a black and his gray costume, black and
Yeah.
gray, and then the Joker died in one storyline and whatever, and that's the main one. And then all of a sudden, like, oh, how we get Joker back or whatever. Let's just do that storyline with Flash. We have a character that
and
can
he's
do
back
this.
to life.
Yeah, Superman was otherworld and like whatever, but like yeah, and then they
A
reset
whole
it
new
again,
cast, basically.
and then a whole. That's how they do it in real life action.
I want to see the Reverse Flash though. Like I know they're gonna have him because he's the main villain
Mhm.
in that
Have you ever
Flashpoint.
Have you ever seen that clip? It's like, do you remember that one time, Barry?
Where
Where
you were with that girl.
You were with that girl.
It
and
was
then-
me, Barry.
And then you kissed her, and then it seemed like you came at the
the touch of a woman.
but it was me, Barry.
I
No.
I went
jerked you
back
off.
inside.
I jerked you off in
I don't know if-
supersonic speed.
I don't know if you ever seen that.
Haven't seen
That's
that.
from that animated movie.
Mm.
Basically, is how they reset it. They show that part, and then what's it called? From there, that's how they make the universe or whatever,
Mm.
and it continues. But one of the storylines is the reason why his mom died was because he actually went back in time to kill his mom because he hates the Flash so much like that.
Mhm.
So I don't. That's why he's saying, "Where is the Flash?" Because it's supposed to happen. I don't. It's like a thing that happens. So I don't know where he is. In
I don't
He-
know. I'm going
he
based
wants to
off
be the Flash.
of the what's
His-
it called?
His point
CW?
is he wants to be the Flash.
Because the reverse Flash was what's the name? The
Ibortan.
professor? Oh yeah,
Eobon.
him.
Bill Part or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's basically he kills the mom, right?
Yeah, Ibortan.
That's the storyline. That's what I mean. That's the main thing. Like
But we didn't see him
originally-
right on the trailer.
No.
No,
Originally,
we didn't
his
see
mom
him.
died of like a robber or something. But like, I feel like, and then that guy hates the Flash so much that he went back in time. He's like, I'm the one.
Yeah,
that
he's
killed
the one that killed his mom.
I'm the reason why you did this, that. That's why it's that funny. Like, you remember that one time, Barry? And you came. It was me.
To the touch of
That's how much he hates him. That he would literally jerk him off. Like,
Okay, but
make
crazy.
him
make
do the
it.
deed for the first time.
Yeah.
Well, it looked like a really nice trailer. Like
Yeah,
a
it
cool
looked, the
superhero
CGI
movie.
was pretty good too.
Yeah, and then they include Batman.
They changed the Superman thing completely.
did?
Yeah. So like in the comic, Superman, as soon as he lands on Earth, he gets found by the government, and not by
That's the
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 Kents.
comic is called the one that used to reset everything called the Flashpoint Paradox.
yeah. So that way, whenever he gets caught by the government, he gets confined, and he never sees the sun. So he's not like
He's a skinny Superman, basically.
Yeah, he's
in
like
that,
all
in that
scrawny.
universe where I'm telling you that Flash went to go save his mom, but he messed up everything else. Instead of landing in Kansas
yeah.
and getting found by like a couple,
He gets found
Superman
by the
gets found by the
government.
government, and so they use him as a test subject,
Yeah.
and they keep him. And he's skinny, but he's a guy. And this
But-
one, I like how they use the girl Kara
Kara Danvers, the cousin. Yeah. That's
Kara Danvers.
Kara Danvers. My fault.
Is it Danvers?
Yeah.
I thought it was Kara L. Kara L.
Kara, well, they have the same. That's their like alien name, like Zar-El or
Yeah.
I forgot their name, but like her human name is Kara Danvers.
Damn. So they copied Carol Danvers from
guess.
Marvel,
I guess.
Miss Marvel. That's crazy.
I mean, she looks like Miss Marvel, so
Oh yeah, because they're cousins, right?
Superman and
Yeah.
And Kara.
Kal.
Yeah.
Well, no, Kal is Superman's name, no?
yeah, Kara is and then her name is her name is Kara Zar-El or something. I don't know.
I know their name is like Zara something.
Yeah.
Like
but
the damn store.
but basically they if you how you saw how she was skinny, like how can Superman be skinny? Like that's how it was in the comic. Read that comic or watch that one movie and you'll see how a lot of the similarities. And you're gonna see it's actually gonna be pretty good if they do it right.
Yeah, because they don't show Cyborg, and Cyborg's like a big.
Cyber is a big thing. in that.
Justice League.
Yeah, so is Wonder Woman and Aquaman.
Yeah,
But they didn't
that
come out.
movie's so good, but it's just watch
They
it.
show Aquaman's
His
suit.
name- It's the Flashpoint Paradox. Everybody watch that.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Comic
It's actually
or
amazing.
the movie, bro. Both of them are good. Just watch that.
It's amazing.
And you're gonna sort of like a reference of what would happen in the Flash movie, and you're gonna see like, oh, I want to see that in the live action, and that'll be cool.
We're gonna go see it. We'll give you our thoughts when we go see it.
Talking
Yeah.
about, I mean, Quantumania is gonna come out this Friday
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
we should go see it.
let's go watch it Thursday.
if y'all want.
I'm down.
I'm busy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm good. We can go watch it.
All right.
Anyways, well, you had a little topic on it that you wanted to
Oh
discuss.
yeah, I mean,
real
talk
quick?
about superhero movies. Same thing. I mean, y'all remember a time whenever they absolutely have like a movie or a game based on that movie. Do y'all miss them or not? Because I remember playing what Spider-Man 2. I remember playing it on the PlayStation. That was
I
the
never-
first time that they had like the badass web swinging and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I feel like they left that art behind because I remember playing. I forgot. Eric had played like he retweeted something about like the Madagascar game.
That game was so fun.
Y'all played the Madagascar? I never played
never
it, but
played
I
it.
feel
I
like
did.
a lot of people say they like that game. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
it
oh,
was so fun.
but it's like a licensed movie game basically. They say a lot of them are poop, but like I remember having
Honestly,
some good thoughts.
looking back at it, it was probably poop, but like at the time,
It was like the
it was
most
amazing.
craziest thing.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I missed that art of getting them licensed movie. Imagine, bro, getting
But honestly-
the Into the Spider-Verse movie right now, bro. I know they did Shattered Dimensions or whatever. They had them.
Honestly, I never played those games like
never-
when I was younger, so
You never?
no.
Why not, bro?
Wait, what do you mean?
Were you
like,
poor?
Oh,
Nah, I
what?
just only played like FIFA or like Mario Kart.
yeah, I was gonna say.
I never played like
Wait, what do you mean license? Like, also, like
you don't know.
They-
Like they used to make
the games are based off of like exactly the
movies.
movie, like
Like,
exactly.
exactly,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
Sort of.
Because they have like
sort of.
the Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
but
They had,
the-
all the
the one-
Spider-Man
the
movies had
PS5 one.
Spider-Man 1, 2, 3.
But I'm talking about like the PS5 one. You know,
No,
It's
no,
not. It's
that's
not
just-
based.
that's a
It's
regular
like
game.
yeah, it's like more on
That's
based
a
on
game.
like the story or like
That's
the comic.
its own
or,
thing. It's
oh,
not
okay.
licensed.
Yeah, yeah.
It is
Oh, okay,
licensed.
okay.
The
they
character
had
licensed.
they had an Amazing Spider-Man 2 movie based off the what's his name, Andrew Garfield movie. Like literally
okay.
the
They had
exact
the game,
same.
like I mean, like they
Yeah,
used
yeah.
it.
Oh, okay,
Literally,
okay, okay.
Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield is on the PlayStation.
He's on the
game.
movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean on the
On the
game.
game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's
Yeah,
We don't
yeah.
have that anymore.
There was a Superman.
Oh.
Literally, Hulk games.
How come they
were-
don't do that anymore? It's just,
That's what he's.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Do y'all
literally
remember?
what it
Like I missed that.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I missed that.
uh,
Yeah, yeah.
no, I didn't know what you meant by license. That's why, because I'm like, oh, aren't all the games like
Like the
kinda
Madagascar
based,
game
like
was based off the movie. You know, like
Oh, the over the edge game, bro.
Over the
I
Edge
remember
game,
playing
yeah.
that. Now that I
Yeah.
think about it,
That's
bro.
crazy.
I never played them.
I didn't really play.
Yeah,
I
Yeah, I
played
never-
more like Pokemon, bro, or like when I was younger,
yeah.
or like Game Boy games, stuff like that.
I played like WWE. Like every year, a WWE game would come out, and
Yeah.
I'd buy it every year.
But I think that'd be cool though, like, cause we could have like
Dude,
a
that's
lot of
what I mean,
games
yeah.
based on like, I don't know, all the MCU movies. That'd be
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
cool.
dude, they had like an. I'm pretty sure Iron Man was still in that. The cover of Iron Man movie,
Technically,
the first one.
the Avengers has a game.
Yeah, but it's
No,
not based on
it's
the
not-
movie.
Yeah, it is.
That's what I mean. Oh, it is.
It's not based
The
on
Lego
the
one.
movie.
Oh,
The
yeah,
Lego
oh
is
my
based
God,
off the
dude.
movie.
No,
It's based off the movie.
I'm talking about the new Marvel Avengers
he's-
game.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm saying that Avengers, that first Avengers came with a Lego Avengers.
Lego. Hey man, that probably would have been a good
Yeah.
game.
I'm saying.
I don't know, bro. I don't know about those, but nah, bro. I
Nah, it'd
remember.
be cool. If we had.
Nah, now
games
they make
that.
like for Star Wars, they made that Last Jedi, the Jedi.
Yeah.
That, but that's like that's not.
That's what I'm
licensed,
saying. Like
right?
that's how they make them now.
Yeah, yeah.
like, they
that's
make-
good.
Like their own storyline, I guess.
Because that's what I was saying about Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah.
Like they don't like. I looked it up. I was like, does Harry come out in the game or any of the main characters? And they're
Hey,
like, no, it's
that-
based off like
That happened century,
like earlier in the
like a-
game.
like a century,
like 1800s.
earlier in the movies,
Yeah.
1800.
Like yeah,
the movie
1900s
happens in the
basically.
2000s, 1990 something.
Yeah.
It would have been
Actually,
cool if like the
in the-
game was
yeah.
based off of like creating Voldemort.
Maybe I feel like yeah,
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
continue.
Like-
Yeah.
Like give you like a little like story to it.
Honestly, that's what I thought it was gonna be based on, but no, it's like
I
a whole
thought that
nother
too,
like
like,
sidetrack thing.
Yeah.
You had to do some other things.
I mean, I guess
Yeah.
it was more for like the fans, basically. I
Just-
feel like
just, like,
I
more
feel
lore?
I feel like because some people be like, I've always wanted to be a Hufflepuff. I always want to be a
Yeah,
Ravenclaw.
I feel like that's more what it was.
They give you that option
Options of,
to
like,
play.
being
'Cause that's why it's a
whatever you
role
wanna
playing
be.
game. Like oh
Yeah.
because they give you. I mean, you play the game. They give you options to talk. Like,
Can you
how-
be a
Yeah.
villain? No, right?
No, it's like you being.
think you're a hero.
Like
I don't know.
hero. Yeah, like
it-
it's
does
a
it-
story basically.
Does it depend on your house too? Cause what are you?
Because
Hogwarts?
Slytherin were like,
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff?
Yeah.
you got Hufflepuff?
Yeah.
What a nerd.
No,
Alright,
you
buddy.
chose Hufflepuff. Oh no, you did the thing online.
No,
right?
I did the
quiz?
thing online. That's what I got.
Damn,
Yeah.
you a nerd. Anyways,
Hufflepuff is not the nerd. I
Yeah.
thought those were like the bubbles, like the
bubbles?
chubby. For me, Hufflepuff.
The
like,
Hufflepuffs were the
chubby,
dorky-
nice.
yeah, the
nice
dorky people, the nerds.
They're pretty dorky.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Slytherin is pretty.
But they're dorky.
I got
They're not-
Slytherin.
They're not smart, as in like they're not the brighter. Ravenclaw's supposed to be the brighter.
Ravenclaw's
Yeah.
a smart one.
I think they're
Ravenclaws
just
are-
like. I
they're
think
for the-
ours is like hardworking or loyal. Type,
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, they're yellow, like-
It's Hufflepuff, Slytherin,
Like a huggy bear.
Ravenclaw, and
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
Yeah.
I wanted Gryffindor. The first time I ever did the test, like a long time ago, before even the game was announced, I got Ravenclaw. And then for the second time I did it, I swear I chose all the bravery stuff because that's what Gryffindor is, brave.
My
And,
boy
I, and
Snape
I got
was a goat.
Hufflepuff.
Snape was a goat.
Mm.
And then my
Snape-
sister did it, and she got
Slytherin all the way.
Slytherin. Nah, but you cheated. I know you
I did not know. I
You
just
just-
put my personality on the
You
thing.
just have dark intentions.
Anyways, back to
I'm-
our topic.
I'm gonna, cause I told her, man, you're evil, man. You're gonna kill all the cats in the game and stuff like that. I was saying
Okay,
that to my
but-
sister, like, cause those are the. I would feel like that's how you would play the villain, cause
Yeah.
literally everybody, Malfoy, Professor Snape,
Yeah. Snape was not a villain.
he did. He was.
He was
He had
like-
some evil intentions.
He
He
was
was an anti-hero.
a
He was
double
an anti-
agent. You know, he was a double agent in that thing.
He was a double agent.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, he was.
he was like he had evil intentions, but like it was always like
For the good of the world.
for the good of
No,
himself.
it was for the good of himself.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
remember
Because
this.
he wanted Lily
He
Potter.
wanted
Lily
Harry
Potter.
Potter's mom,
Lily Potter.
but he was bullied by Harry Potter's dad.
By Ham Potter. No, what's the name?
Yeah,
John? No.
I don't know his name.
James Potter. There we go. James
Yeah.
Potter bullied him.
And then
Hey,
they
what do you
died,
do with my girl?
That's it. That's the
died
only
right-
reason why.
They died right in front of him. Yeah.
Well, it's because
Wait,
literally.
what?
So they were like he liked her as a kid. They met as kids.
Mhm.
Whenever they went to the school, she ended up meeting the dude,
Mhm.
and then the dude bullied Snape,
Mhm.
and then they were best friends still.
Mhm.
And then whenever Voldemort came,
Mhm.
he killed the parents, and Snape was the first one to get there.
That is such a poopy explanation, dog.
No, I mean
You
it's very
think of-
straight to the point. You know,
I mean,
he's the first one that sees Harry whenever Harry's a baby.
it's because I'm like Josué, I want to explain everything. It's because Slytherin already had like a dark connotation. That's where like most of the dark people came from, like most of the dark wizards.
It's snakes.
That's
Snakes are like the worst thing in the
that's
Harry
why-
Potter world.
Yeah,
world.
that's why they think they're evil. But let's say like you get bullied and your only backup is Slytherin. Like obviously you're gonna turn out with evil intentions.
And, they're gonna
So-
tell you get him.
They're gonna be like, you're like, oh, I feel sad. We're gonna go kill him.
We're gonna get a revenge.
Yeah, we're gonna get a revenge, and so that's why Snape was bad, and even though he's like he was doing it for like a good intention for himself, and but
He's a
then
goat.
But then he turns good or what?
basically
He was always good. Like
well, we already
he had
well, hold on.
bad-
Spoiler warning.
he did bad
Dude, that was
things.
like the best part of the movie, dude. We already spoiled it.
I
bro.
guess spoiler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
dude, it was sad to see.
It
him
was
die.
sad to see him die, bro.
oh, he dies.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait for you're not gonna watch it. And we know
I am
you're-
gonna watch it.
And we know you're.
Whenever he
Eventually.
dies, bro.
dude.
Cause I had
Yeah.
I had started, but this was when I was like I don't know, like
Oh.
11 or 12.
Well,
'Cause
to like, bro, you
So
had-
he's like a double
it doesn't-
agent, right?
It doesn't really count as a spoiler because it's already been this amount of time to watch it. You know what I mean?
He's a double agent, you know.
yeah, it's
Basically,
not a spoiler.
But
Slytherin.
they find out.
I just never watched
he,
it.
he,
basically.
he joined with Voldemort, and then he went to whatever to the what's the headmaster or whatever, and it's like, hey, no, come here, you can come with me. I know you still love, like, you know, you're not really evil. I know your true
Yeah.
intention. And it's like, go back to them, but you be our spy. So he went to go kill them, but he's like, I'm gonna be a spy, join their ranks basically, and then kill them.
And so
But
he
it's
was
like,
basically the second man, like in
and then like nah,
Voldemort's group.
yeah, but then go, or then it's like, no, don't do it, don't kill us, just be a spy for them now.
And then Dumbledore.
Basically.
So spy to spy.
So-
It's just-
so-
he,
so-
was he was spying for both of
The
Slytherin
them.
best
said,
way-
spy on them, and then it's like, oh, okay, don't spy on them, spy on him. You know?
Yeah. But he was always working for Dumbledore because of the girl. You know.
That's
Because
the
he
only
still
reason,
always cared
that's
for
the only
them.
reason
That's the
why,
reason-
because
yeah.
I know Lily would do this.
And
you
so
know?
the
wow.
best way, like this was like the crazy part in the story. The best way to get
That's what he hit it.
Voldemort
Oh,
to believe him is he kills Dumbledore.
He Dumbledore let himself die.
Yeah, he lets himself die.
That's a part of the
because
movie.
he knows that if he lets Snape kill him, then it's like Snape becomes. Well, he killed the headmaster. You know, he becomes like.
He'll be
high
hated
on-
by people, but
Yeah,
like,
by everyone.
it'll sell the idea
So
that
he
he
had to die.
Yeah, he didn't have to die, but like, it was the best way to get Snape to become one of like the biggest villains and be respected by like Voldemort. You know.
just to get information. On
Yeah,
how to
just get more information.
Yeah, apparently he was the best wizard out of everybody.
Who?
Dumbledore.
Yeah,
That's why he's headmaster. Yeah.
but then
I
he
need to
gets
watch
found
him.
out. Then
I
he
know,
gets
so-
found out, and then
It's
my
over.
man gets clapped by a snake.
Yeah, you know how, and he's the best headmaster. And then they had like a movie. No,
Oh,
that's the good. Like
yeah,
they actually have a
about
spin-off.
him- About him when he's like younger, no?
Yeah, he has a husband. I think. Does he have a husband?
I don't know.
He was gay?
Dumbledore is gay.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a newer movie, so like they kind of
Oh. They do it a lot, huh?
Yeah.
In newer movies.
every movie somebody's got.
Oh,
to be gay.
like
he
the
was- he-
episode 3 of.
No, I feel like
Oh,
he was.
the Last of
oh,
Us.
The Last of
Yeah,
Us.
they had to make him gay, bro.
No.
He's not even gay
In
in
the
the
game.
in the game.
It was implied that he was gay. I think they were trying to
Oh,
explain.
yeah.
No,
apparently
but like,
supposedly,
but
yeah.
like the entire story of the third episode
They did. I know.
was just
Just them.
he's just
Or
gay.
the-
You know,
yeah.
like they just throw him in
Eating each other out, you know?
there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why people don't like
It's
it.
like, come on, like I get it. Like you want to like integrate. You could integrate like little stuff, but like you didn't have to change the whole story. You know.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't. I think the author already had that he was gay.
I mean, yeah, but like you could like just put him with a dude.
Wait, I was about to just say, it was a spin-off, right? You said? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because didn't J.K. Rowling say, like, she
Yeah.
didn't support that? So what the hell?
I mean, I'm pretty sure she sold it, so they can do whatever they want.
She
But-
sold the rights to...
But I swear, it was already implied that he was gay. I didn't notice it.
Maybe, but I'm just trying to say like
I-
I understand that he's gay. You know, they could add like he had a husband or like.
Wait, which
But they
character?
like try to push it so
Which
hard.
character from The Last of Us are we talking about?
I think his name is like Jim, or like Bob or something. He has like a
that
very
one guy,
generic name.
that one guy from Parks and Recreation. I forgot what his name is. That's the actor,
The only
Ron Swanson or whatever his name is.
the only guy from Parks and Recreation I know is Chris Pratt.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Oh,
Ron Swanson. You know
Yeah.
that's the guy that was his partner, no? Or was that him, the character that?
I think that was his character.
Oh damn.
I don't know. Really, I don't know. But I feel like they push it so hard to like make it like stand out. You know, like
That's
I
when
get
it doesn't work. I
That's
feel
what I'm
like
saying. Like
that's why I feel like
it's
that
cool if they add,
that-
like-
well, not natural, like just like common, like a man and a woman. That's why because it comes natural, like they just like
Like,
but
we
no,
get it,
whenever
he's
they
gay.
do gay,
Like,
I
we
feel like
get it, he's gay,
they
you know?
force it, like do other little things where like okay now
they added
go,
like a sex
yeah
scene
they go above
just to
and
prove
beyond.
that he's gay.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But it's like you
You
could have
coulda-
gave him a boyfriend. They could have like kissed often, or like they could have showed like more love to each other. But like you didn't have to like control the whole episode
It takes
around the
I guess
fact
it
that he's
takes.
gay.
A lot of people are like happy. Oh, look at all the homophobics.
Yeah.
And they showing themselves, but like at the same time, like
Like, it's
bro,
cool, you know.
Like
But-
it's cool and stuff like that. But like y'all missed y'all could have made like a whole much better
Like,
story.
a better episode, yeah.
Yeah.
They
like,
wasted an episode. you
Like
know? I don't know.
I feel like instead of like a sex scene, like they should have shown like a tender moment, like something else,
Yeah.
like a man and man instead of like a man, you know, like
Yeah.
how a man and a woman would have it. They could show with a man and a man,
Yeah.
and then at the end show that he died and stuff like that, and then
Yeah,
they-
just
yeah.
for him to die like at the
And
end.
then,
It's
like it'll be more
Oh, he died?
impactful.
but
Because if
so
I
they're
think-
looking for them. So by the time they get there, it's a backstory. That third episode is a backstory.
Oh,
So
okay.
by the time they get there, it's like caught up with the story, and they're dead.
Yeah, he was already dead. They were just like showing backstory.
Yeah.
I
Like
feel
how he
like
died.
they would have had a more impactful death if let's say the sex scene was removed or something else. Like
And
I'm
they
telling
got
you.
like a more in-depth talk. or
Yeah,
something,
bro,
you know what
that
I'm
would have
saying?
been
Yeah.
that would have been way better. Because
Like-
right now I'll be like, oh, two guys having sex and they're dead right now. Like I would just like,
Well, what was
hey,
the point of it?
yeah,
You know? Like, what
bro.
was the point of
Same,
this?
I would say the same. We're about to get cast, bro. But I would
I
say,
don't care,
I know.
bro.
I would say the same thing. As like I was showing like you did not have to show
Well,
like a man and a woman having
Like,
sex.
Yeah.
it makes
I
like it's
get it.
cool.
They like each other.
Yeah,
and
like
stuff
it's
that.
cool. Like they're gay, but
Yeah,
like
I get it. They like.
you didn't have to like over.
But like it's like the reason why
Show it.
those couples or whatever it's because we have those moments where like you share it with somebody and it's not just about sex or whatever. You know, like it'll be more
Yeah,
impactful if they didn't show like we get it. Gay people kiss each other. you
Yeah,
know?
I think it's more because like they show a lot of, like even just like a normal sex scene of like a guy and a woman, like a lot of people do it just to like people are like, oh, like it's a sex scene, you know,
Like I'm telling you,
like it's
too-
dramatic effect. But then
Yeah.
like now it's switched up. Now it's a guy on guy, and so people are like, oh, like you know,
we
like
have
it's
to have a
crazy.
sex scene. You
Yeah.
know, like and it's just like we get
And
it.
then
they're in love.
everybody's gonna have their own opinions or certain things. Like they're
Yeah.
like some people don't agree with like what's going on,
That's
you know, and so like it's gonna create a lot of.
It's not that we
like,
had a
things.
problem.
Yeah, it's just more like
It's more
you know
like-
what wasn't
No.
really necessary in
Yeah,
that
it
point.
wasn't like, especially because the show looks so much like the game.
Mm-hmm. It's,
that,
it's like trying to
they just,
follow
like-
the game basically.
Yeah, they just threw in a whole bunch of stuff
Mm-hmm.
that was like, first of all, unimportant.
Okay.
Second of all, he dies by the time they get there. So like,
Yeah.
this backstory really doesn't matter. But like, they could have just like made it.
I feel like it doesn't. I get what they were trying to
Easier.
do. I haven't watched the
No,
show.
like, I
but
get
Yeah,
like
I
haven't
get
seen
it
it
in a
either,
writing.
so
I
I
get it
don't-
through for a writing
for a
perspective.
writing perspective.
Because
yeah, but,
it'll be like
it's very
more
useless.
impactful. Because if you see like, oh, that was my boyfriend, and like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, you know. But if you before that you see clips of them having like sweet moments, and then you see like, oh, he
They
died.
died, you know.
I feel like that's what-
it'd
but
be
like-
like much
Yeah.
better.
But it, like my gripe is, they show too much sex stuff. Like I get
Is it
it.
basically like the whole
People
show
kiss.
that it, like a lot of like sex scenes, or is it just like
Nah,
like a
that-
certain?
They were
point?
just they were
I
having
feel like
an
that
absolute-
episode was like they
They
were
were
just going off.
a
really?
field day. Like I'm
Oh,
telling you, they were
wow.
kissing. Like it was just like absolute, like nonstop. That's what their people were saying.
Mm.
And I remember watching the clips. I'm like where's like I know I get it. I guess. But,
Yeah,
I
like,
guess
I
it doesn't
get it.
have the same impactful effect
Yeah.
if they don't show how emotional they are instead of more like how sexual they are.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's what I
Yeah.
meant. They show more how sexual we are.
Yeah.
I like
Like
damn.
we get it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the writers were
Very
thinking at that point,
unnecessary
but I mean,
is what I'm trying to
yeah.
It was a propaganda basically.
yeah, I think so. It's just more to like appease a certain audience, if you know
Yeah.
what I
They're,
mean.
they're just doing it to appease it, and that's where like.
and I mean, a lot of movies and other
that's
shows
what I
are
don't
doing
like.
it too.
It's not true. It's not like true. I feel like
Yeah.
that's a little bit like fake.
Unnatural.
They're just trying to
add
like
it
push
in.
that
Yeah.
LGBT thing,
Yeah.
and it's cool.
Yeah.
you know,
there's
like I don't.
nothing wrong with that.
There's
I
nothing
mean,
wrong with it. It's just that like I feel like
Sometimes it feels
it
forced.
just wasn't necessary to like
the
go
story.
that hard on it. You know, like we get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It made the story cool, but like,
No,
whatever.
it's too much. No, it's like when you get oversaturated with that. That's basically
That's
it.
what I'm
With
saying.
anything, like I would
Yeah,
be
yeah.
like, it just oversaturated. Like
Even if it was like a man and
Like I'm
woman
telling you,
scene,
yeah,
it would
it's
be the
oversaturated.
same.
like
It's
going
just-
out of the way
Yeah.
to
to
show
do
me
it.
that, I'll be like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
I get it.
It's more like you're watching a porno now at that
Yeah.
point.
That's what I mean. I get it, bro.
I get
It's
it.
just oversaturated, and that's what I
Yeah.
mean. Like, they just
I
push
get
it
you.
too hard. Yeah.
Mm,
That was it. That was the only rap people had with that part.
that's crazy.
But everything else is badass.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
hey Andy, now we know like things to watch out. Like The Last of Us. If you haven't seen it, go watch it.
this is pretty good.
Yeah.
Very.
The Flash. If you
The
haven't seen
movie?
it, or when
It's
it comes
gonna
out,
be
go ahead and watch it.
Yeah.
What else? Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Quantumania.
Yeah, we'll let you know how it was next
We'll
week.
give a review. You know.
Fuck
little
with me,
review.
doo-doo.
But we're gonna go ahead and end it here, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went all right.
We just kind of went on a whole rant on
Yeah.
The Last of Us.
No,
Nah, yeah.
clarification is it's oversaturated with that
Yeah.
stuff. That's
Yeah,
it.
Basically, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, but
I couldn't find the correct words
yeah,
for
he
it.
can't. You can tell he's kind of like slow a little bit sometimes. He needs to
Alright.
read more books.
That's true.
Yes.
But
On that note, we'll see you guys in the next podcast. Bye bye.
So yeah.